selector. Rewind selector.
Good evening, everyone. John Russell, Cal Van Single, and the CatchMark SportsNet crew of Bill Mann and Courtney Jemison here for game number 2 of this 2-game series between the Rochester Lancers and the Muskegon Risers. The Lancers had the better of it last night, Cal, 6-3. Joey Tavernisi scored 3 goals. The good news for the Risers is he won't be here tonight because he had such a great game last night that he was called up to the major leagues, the MASL. So the Risers won't have him to contend with.
That is
See,
correct.
that's what happens. You have a good game and you are whisked out of here.
Yeah, I tell you, maybe if we have a good broadcast,
I
you think maybe ESPN calls? No, I don't think so. We haven't had a
I don't think we'll have a good broadcast.
Yeah, we haven't had a good broadcast in 28 years. We've always said,
Yeah.
as soon as we nail one, we're going to set the headphones down and walk away.
And we've been here forever, so that tells you something about that, doesn't
Yes,
it?
it does. I'll tell you what, have a big game. They fly the jet over.
Right.
Milwaukee flies that jet over. He
Yeah.
strolls out the concourse, goes up those steps. They shut the door, fly him right over to Wisconsin. Probably get a play tonight. So, yeah, Tavernisi just had a wonderful game last night. The 3 goals, just played really well. And the Lancers here from Rochester played very, very well last night.
For their first game especially, the way the league is set up right now with kind of an unbalanced situation and trying to get all the games in, everybody had played we're really at the halfway point of the season, and you look at Rochester, their first game was last night, and we were kind of talking before that, are they going to be able to get their land legs? Muskegon had played in 4 games or 5 games before that, something like that, and everybody else had. But it was a really defensive struggle in that first quarter. It's 0-0, which is really rare for arena soccer, right? And then,
absolutely.
Then at halftime it was tied at 1-1, and you made the classic comment of, hey, 3-1 game, 2-1, 3-1.
Yeah, I said that 2-1 might win this, and you look at me and you go, well, don't forget this is an offensive, output game, and I remember that last year we had some games or a lot of goals. John, these 2 teams are playing great defense. 2-1 might win this when the third quarter starts, and wham, the next thing you know, it's 2-1, 3-1, 3-2, 4-2, 4-3, and it's here comes the offense.
Well, that is the thing about arena soccer is it can really just turn. I was chatting with Matt Schmidt a little bit today. I said, you have got to be the best 1-in-5 team that I have ever seen. I mean, Muskegon is not a bad team. They're playing in a very competitive league, not to make excuses, but it really just takes a mental lapse, maybe even a bit of a hiccup here and there, and all of a sudden a 2-1 game turns into a 4-1 game. I mean, it doesn't take long. I mean, and you can score in bushel baskets, and that's kind of what I love about this indoor soccer is it's just you're never really out of it. You feel Muskegon came back from a 6-2 deficit against the Demon Hawks here, our first broadcast of the season. So I mean, it's you're right in it you're right in it until you're not.
That is correct, and that's the neat thing about arena indoor ball. Like this arena ball here for soccer, indoor soccer, because especially in a hockey arena, which is what this is.
Right.
It's a hockey arena, so you have the glass going around. You have the corners of the goalie there, and last year we've seen so many times, it'll hit the edge of the goal, and all of a sudden just take a crazy angle out here one way or another.
Yeah.
And a player who has not been involved in the game in the last 30 seconds has the ball literally right in front of him going,
Yeah.
and a kick, and boom, it's in, So you don't always have to be involved or on the top of the game, and all of a sudden Sansa just lays the ball in front of him.
Yeah.
Boom, you kick it in, and you're the hero.
Well, they got the starting lineups being announced right here. We're going to go down to the
Siliberto.
Golden Voice, Lee Andrews.
Number 20, Andriy Demidov. Number 21, Matt D'Amico. Number 24, Tanner Bay. Number 25, Vadim Kojakov. Number 26, Conrad Zidowitz. Number 28, Darren Toby. And number 42, Jacob Schindler. The assistant coaches are Mark Mandel and John Buradachikuti. And the head coach of Rochester is Jake Schindler.
All right, now everybody getting set. As this is something that the Risers do that is really neat as well, is the fact that that you've got a lineup of kids, local kids here that get a chance to come on down to the floor, and they kind of run through this little man-made tunnel or kid-made tunnel that the Risers get to high-five them. And that's one thing I love about the Risers and the connection with the community and the connection with the kids and all of that type of stuff of being able to, you know, be accessible. And these players are very accessible to the fans.
Oh, they certainly are. You know, you talk about Lee Andrews and what a great voice he has. He's the father of Aaron Andrews. Did you know that? ESPN reporter.
Oh, I did not know that.
I'm pulling you.
Okay. Well, good gosh.
God. Hey, Billy.
Yeah.
That was good, wasn't it?
Yeah. Cal gets one of those every 5 years, okay? So mark that one
and
down.
I cherish them.
Yeah.
Anytime you can pull one over John Russell, you know, you did well. Your eyes got as big as saucers.
I did not. I didn't see that coming. I was thinking Aaron. At first I thought, okay, is that a local athlete? And then they said, oh, ESPN, huh?
Yeah.
Is she even with the ESPN?
No, she's with Fox.
I was going to say, because there were some issues going on. Hey, it's getting dark here, so let's go on down to the floor with Lee Andrews again and your Muskegon Risers.
Fans, it's a beautiful night for indoor soccer in Muskegon. We want it to be allowed in Trinity Health Arena for the entire game. So, Risers fans, are you ready? Then it's time to get on your feet, put your hands together, and welcome your Muskegon Risers. From Grand Rapids, Michigan, goalkeeper number 0, Noah Hughes. From Sao Paulo, Brazil, goalkeeper number 1, Lucas Lobo. From Caledonia, Michigan, number 3, Henry Spees. From Muskegon, number 5, Cody Loss. Also from Muskegon, number 6, Brandon Edwards. From Guatemala City, Guatemala, number 7, Aldony Mendez. From Kentwood, Michigan, number 10, Almaden Zukic. From Grafton, Wisconsin, number 12, Tyler Howard. From Holland, Michigan, number 13, Daniel Ariano. From Watertown, Wisconsin, number 14, Taylor Pill. From the land, Cleveland, Ohio, number 17, Steve Merker. From Geneva, Illinois, number 18, Robbie Johnson. From Fort Collins, Colorado, number 22, Kyle Crane. From Grand Rapids, Michigan, number 23, Moses Crawford. From Muskegon, Michigan, number 28, Miguel Flores. And all the way from Muskegon, Michigan, number 68, Michael Schmidt. The assistant coach is Ryan Wagenmaker. And the head coach of your Muskegon Risers is Michael Vollmer. Let's hear it for your Muskegon Risers. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise and remove your hats as we honor our country and the brave men and women serving in the armed forces throughout the world with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, the pregame festivity is over with. Again, the PNC Productions here does a great job. We call them the house band with the lighting and the sound, and Lee Andrews brings it all to life here in Muskegon. This is the place to be here on beautiful Muskegon Lake. The standings, we'll go through those really quick here.
Okay.
In the M2 North Division, you have the Iowa Demon Hawks at 3-0. Then they're 3-0-1, and that one is the overtime loss to our own Muskegon Risers, who that's their only victory of the season. Iowa Raptors are 2-0. Rochester Lancers come in and play their first game and pick up a win. They are 1-0. And then in last place right now, probably the hardest luck 1-5 team you're going to see, the Muskegon Risers. So the Risers now in a situation, Cal, with the halfway point of the season, that you got to think that you cannot be losing very many more games if you want to get into the playoffs. I mean, you almost have to win out here, run the table.
I'm with you. They certainly need to put a good streak of wins here together. Take a look here, some of the scorers, leading scorers here for the Risers. Henry Spees with one, Aldoni Mendez with one, and then we got Steve Merker with one. Guys with 2 goals are Moses Crawford. He's the only one with 2. You got a few guys with 3. Brandon Edwards has 3. Danielle Arellano, he's got 3. Taylor Pill's got 3, and Kyle Crane's got 4. And we have Miguel Flores with 4 goals. He leads the He leads them so far in scoring with 4 goals. Miguel Flores.
Rochester last night, they won 6-3, and Joey Tavernese had a 3-goal hat trick. Other scores for Rochester: Dan Rieger, Matt D'Amico, and also you had Vadim Kujakov scoring for them. As we said, Tavernese is not going to be a thorn in the side of Muskegon tonight because he was already called up to the major soccer league. Mm-hmm. And so that Muskegon breathe a little bit of a sigh of relief there. Just underway, ball already in the attack zone of Muskegon.
Yeah, it goes out of bounds, so going to be Muskegon ball here.
Goaltender for Rochester tonight, Jacob Mitchell. I'll tell you, last night Daniel Maddock had a terrific night.
Yes, he did.
And starting in goal for Muskegon is going to be, looks like Luco Lobo is going to be back for his second. He had a nice night too.
He did, yeah. He had one that got over his head that got in on him, and that was kind of his big mistake of the night. But he had a lot of nice stops on the evening.
He really did. Could have been a lot more than 6-3 had he not come to play.
Yes, sir.
And now the ball kicked back to midfield, and this is Cody Loss working it over to Aldoni Mendez. Back to Loss.
Risers trying to get something started here offensively, but much like last night, the Lancers, they play some good defense.
They do. Here comes Cody Loss bringing it up the field, and he gets it into the Rochester zone. This is Crane. Crane kicks it, just to the right of the goal there.
Tell you what, Crane doing a nice job to receive that pass and get it under control, and then the hard kick to the right that just went to the right.
Crane, the native of Colorado, he is built like a tight end in football. I mean, he is a big guy, but boy, he can move.
Yeah, super athletic for his size.
One of the 3 or 4 guys on loan from Milwaukee.
Yeah, Spees tries to get it in there, hoping a teammate might be there.
Spees gets it back to Crawford.
Good job here on the offensive end here for the Risers starting out.
And a kick. Oh, great save there by the goaltender Mitchell.
Yeah, on a nice shot by Spees.
Ball is coming up now. This is Muskegon contending every ball here, every 50-50 ball.
I tell you what, the Lancers have yet really to make an offensive charge here, and we're about 2 minutes into this first quarter.
Right. This is
turnover again, but turned it back.
D'Amico with it, gets it back to Harling. Harling works it over to number 16. That's Siliberto.
And there go the Lancers.
Here comes Rieger. He had a goal last night, Dan Rieger, and is kicked back into the Muskegon zone. Going back for it is Harling, and I have a shift change or a line change.
Miguel Flores with a nice steal there to clear it, and which allows that line change to happen, John.
Harling bringing the ball up the field here. Gets it over to number 26. That is Conrad Zidowitz. Over in the corner now to Andre Demidov. And nice block out in front by Ella
Ariano.
Ariano, yes. Yeah. And here comes Mike Schmidt with the ball, kicks it back over right in front of the goal. That's kind of dangerous, but gets it to Crawford.
It all worked out well, but we got scared there for a second, did we not?
Crawford has it blocked there by Demidov. Demidov is battling for it over in the corner, and now it's kicked free, and it comes out to Ariano.
And they're on a break. Here come the Risers.
Ariano with a goal last night. And nice block there by number 25. That's Kujikov.
Kujiko doing a really good job. You know, he just stayed right with him. Didn't fall for any of the ball fakes or anything. Just stayed right there. Another line change here.
Tyler Pill with the ball. He's another loan from Milwaukee. Gets it back to another loan from Milwaukee in Tyler Howard. So you can see this Muskegon team does have a pretty good MASL flavor to it.
Yes, they do. Aldoni Mendez in there right now. Just hit the turf.
Yes, he did.
He wanted a call, no call.
Gets it over to Siliberto.
And 2 more subs come in here for the Risers.
Harley now dumps it down into the Muskegon zone. Down in the corner, this is Figueroa. Gets it back out front, but right there was Merker.
Merker doing a good job anticipating where that was going to be. Got right there in the lane and picks it off.
No score, 11:03 left here in this first quarter. Ball kicked out in front. Merker battling for it now. He comes away with it, kicks it over to eventually up ahead now to number 14. That is going to be Taylor Pill.
Pill doing a nice job to hustle back. The ball's just a little bit too far out in front of him.
And Zukic almost had it there for Muskegon, but it's taken away by Rochester.
Nice. I'll tell you what, that would have been a great one-on-one opportunity there, but that pass just a little bit too far.
Boy, here comes Luca roaming again, and he shoots way over the net for number 21. That is Matt D'Amico. Yeah, you're going to see that with Luca Lobo. He does not. They do not chain him to the net.
No, like you said last night, the guy from Cleveland last year. Musa. He was all over the place.
Right.
I think he thought at times he was a center.
Yeah, I think he would have liked to have scored a goal.
I think
and probably could have.
Yep. Darren Toby in right now.
And now Rochester with the ball. This is Kuchiko.
Take that back. That's Harling.
Ooh, works it down now. Back over to Spees. Spees kicks it back to Lobo. Lobo works it to Brandon Edwards. Kicks it in to Harling.
And 5 minutes already off the clock.
Siliberto with it. Kicks it back over to the coach, the graybeard, the veteran. That is Schindler.
Tell you what, the veteran moves really well with or without the ball, does he not?
He does. And now it kicks it back over, and now it's going to come to Brandon Edwards. Edwards, can he lead a charge for Muskegon? Let's see, he gets it to Flores, but Flores is hassled there, and it's going to come back into the Muskegon zone.
Lancers have really increased their defensive intensity here in the last couple minutes.
Daniel Ariano racing with Schindler. Comes back to Rochester. This is Tanner Bay.
Michael Schmidt with the defense.
Kicks it back to, that's going to be number 28. That would be Darren Toby.
This game's starting out just like last night. Not a lot of offensive firepower already.
But as we know, that could all change in a blink of an eye,
I'm
right?
not saying anything.
This is going to be Zidowitz, and he kicks it all the way back to Toby, who in turn leaves it for Zidowitz.
I got nothing on that subject.
8:51 left here in this first quarter. Down in the corner now. This is Loss kicking it back to Schmidt. Schmidt off the boards. Gets it to Merker, and he's just going to clear it. Up to Crane. Well, it tried to get it to Crane, but it's stolen away there by Harling.
Yeah, Harling doing a good job there defensively to get that steal.
Works it over to D'Amico. Right through the crease there.
Was that Taylor Bay?
Yeah.
I mean, almost had a good clean shot at it.
Harling now.
Taylor Bay checks out.
Back to midfield. Works it over right side. Oh, a muff on the kick there, and this is going to be Daniel Ariano.
They were hoping to get the numbers. Stolen away.
Yeah,
Came from behind him. Nice.
Ariano did not see. Yeah, he did
Figueroa.
Figueroa coming back.
Great defense by Figueroa there.
And Figueroa gets it back. Left to the goalkeeper. Up front shot. Oh, just high by number 16. That's Siliberto. Works it back. Now here's Pill. Pill with it. Taylor Pill gets it up into the Muskegon zone. That's Crane. Crane directing traffic. And now he gets it back to Pill. Over to Mendez. Mendez down to Crane.
Risers they've had one good shot on goal, I think, so far, and
I
that's
think
all.
You're right, yeah. Pill with it. 7:31 left here in this first quarter. No score. Over to Crawford. Crawford now works his way to the center. Gets it left side to Howard. Howard kicks it back to Mendez. Mendez lets it fly, another right on. And the goaltender Mitchell has it and then dropped it.
Yeah, easy. I mean, really an easy save there for Mitchell.
Right.
The shot was right at him, a little bit above waist high. Easily picked that up. Turnover.
Nice block there by Mendez, who takes it. He kicks one right just off the glass. And now the Rochester Lancers looking to clear it.
You know, a good idea on that shot because you just don't know how the ball's always going to bounce.
Right. Rieger tries to work his way through traffic there, and now Schindler kicks it down into the Muskegon zone.
Muskegon guy Howard wanted a call, but there's no call on that.
Comes back to Rieger. Rieger works it over left side now to number 25. That is Kujikov. Shot is going to be way high off the glass. Stays out of the netting. So I thought it must have hit the netting, so they will stop play.
I think we got a timeout.
And a timeout called here with 6:36 left here in this first quarter. And as you said it just like last night. We played an entire first period scoreless, and we're more than halfway through this first period and no score. I'm trying to think, like you said, 2 shots on goal for Muskegon, and it isn't like Rochester has been peppering Lobo either. So the game's really kind of played kind of end to end with not a lot of activity on the goaltenders.
Yeah, really, like you said, 2 shots on goal here for the Risers and a few shots there for the Lancers, but the Lancer shots, nothing's been really close.
Right.
The first shot, I think, by Pill for the Risers was pretty close, relatively close, and just hit just wide of the goal. But really, this has been kind of like last night, starting out a defensive battle.
The next action for the Muskegon team will be right back home here, I believe on the 28th. They will take on one of the Iowa teams. I think they take on they're going to take on either I'll check that out. It's on one of my many sheets of paper here that I always seem to have until I need it.
Well, you're the stats guy. I drive, you're the stats.
Right.
So we've had a successful, somewhat marriage here for 28 years. John does the homework, I drive.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful marriage.
Apparently I do too much homework here because I have all this stuff written out, and then the one thing that I need at any given time I usually can't find. But I do know it's the 28th, and they'll be right back here in Muskegon at the Trinity Health Arena.
And my notes are all on a legal pad in front of me, along with the rosters and everything else.
Right.
I'm the streamliner.
Yeah, I probably should be more that way.
Stolen away.
All right, coming back is Rochester. Working over right side, kicks off the glass. And Schindler trying to get it in the corner. That is, he's being worked on by Johnson.
Risers got their offense going here.
Oh, out front to, nice block there by Spees. Kicks it out of bounds.
Goes out of bounds, but good job by Spees there.
Right.
Remember last night we had the, oh my goodness, Schindler went to help his goalie out with a block, and the ball rolled over top of his foot right into the net.
Right.
Bit of a free kick. Speaking of Schindler, here he is.
Got the free kick here. 6:15 left. And a shot. Oh, nice save there by Luca. And the rebound by Harling scores.
And that's just what it was. A rebound, hard shot, hard rebound, and went right to Harling.
And, off the rebound there. Not much Luca Lobo could do about that. So at the 6:12 mark of this first period, Harling scores for the Rochester Lancers as he puts his team up 1-0. Alex Harling.
Right place, right time. I said that a minute ago. Sometimes, and that's what he was doing. He was hanging out left of the net. He was just hanging. He just was standing there. Shot, ball ricochets off, lands right at his feet. Quick movement by him, quick swing, and then it goes. It's 1-0. Lancers.
This is Harling with it now. Kicks it back over. And now they dump it down in the corner. Dimidev watches it go out of bounds.
So right now the Risers, they got to answer.
Yeah.
This is answer time here for Muskegon. They cannot let the Lancers go up on them 2-0, 3-0. They need an answer.
And the Risers, if they're have any intentions of getting into the playoffs, it's almost a win-out situation for them.
Yep.
They've put themselves in a hole. Have not played that badly, and I know that's kind of an oxymoron for a team that's 1-5, but it just goes to show you the competition in this league. This is Crane working down the right side off the glass. Caroms around, and coming away with it is Mitchell.
Yeah, nice save by him.
Mitchell heaves it up to Dimidev, but getting in front of him is Schmidt. Schmidt kicks it back to Lobo, who in turn gets it up to Mendez.
Good hustle by Schmidt to get in front of him and take any angle or any shot away there.
This is Crane working in the corner. He and Harling going at it. Kicks it back over here left side to Pill. Now back to Crawford.
One of the officials about had to dive into the seats there.
Mendez to Crane. Crane trying to get an angle. Oh, blocked by Harling.
Crane tried to move the Lancer player off of him with a hard right arm, but just couldn't move him that far.
This is Crawford now with the ball for Muskegon, trying to work it down to Crane. Crane working hard, shoots. Oh, nice save there by Mitchell.
Great save. That's the second beautiful save by Mitchell.
And again, the shot goes off the board, and coming back with it is Rochester.
Tell you what, he's a beast down in there, man. He's strong, big, strong, physical, quick.
This is Dimidev with it for Rochester. Gets it to Harling, and then Dimidev leaves the field. Oh,
what a pass.
Pass over to Figueroa. He's got a break. Oh, had to go back for the ball. Oh, he kicks it just wide. Boy, good thing he had to go back for it. That messed up his rhythm there a little bit.
Oh, beautiful pass there. Great pass, especially by Speeds with a header.
Up to Flores, shoots. Oh, just right of the goal off the boards. Flores gets to get blocked out in front by Rieger.
Flores was mad at himself, not paying attention to the ball. The ball came right back to him, and he kind of missed it.
That goes off the head of Pill, who was rolling away, and Pill makes a block down to the front side. Here's Schindler. Oh, great
beautiful
save
move
by Lobo.
Tell you what, Lobo with a hard shot. I'm sorry, not Lobo. Wrong guy.
Schindler with a nice save by Lobo is what you're saying.
Yes.
See, I know what you're saying, Cal.
Thank you.
We speak shorthand.
Yes, we.
This is Zukic. Oh, we got an injured player for
an elbow.
Rochester.
I think he got an elbow in the face.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, that's going to be Kujikov. Meanwhile, this is Zukic off the glass out in front. Battling for it is Merker.
Boy, did the action pick up here in the last 2 minutes, or what?
What I said, what's amazing about this game is it goes in streaks. Ariano now, 3:29 left. Rochester up 1-0. Gets it to Edwards, back to Ariano. Works it over to Merker. Merker from Cleveland, Ohio.
Beautiful pass there
On
by
loan
Edwards.
from Utica, another MASL player. And now he's working. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not him. That is Johnson. Johnson working there.
You're
Johnson
forgiven.
has the beard. They look a lot alike except for the beard.
Yep.
And
same kind of build.
yeah. And now Rochester with the ball.
Then when you're up here in the catbird seat versus, being more at floor level.
Right.
I like that. I like it up here, though. I'm
I
not
know.
complaining. It's a nice place to call a game.
And now a kick down into the corner. 2:47 left here. And battling for it now is Muskegon. I believe this is Merker that you can hardly see. Gets it back over to, eventually stolen away by Rochester. Harling. Gets it to D'Amico.
Down to 2:30 left to go here. First quarter. What was the whistle
I
for?
think they called a foul on Muskegon, so it'll be
Okay.
it will be
I didn't see the
Rochester's ball.
I was looking at the clock and I heard the whistle.
2:24 left here in this first quarter. 1-0 Rochester.
Decent crowd here tonight.
Not
Bigger than
bad.
last night. I think basketball kind of affected it last night.
Mendez now kicks it over here to Schmidt. Schmidt shoots.
Oh,
Just to the
man.
right of the goal.
Good swing by Schmidt. I tell you what, it just missed.
Stolen away. This is Mendez. Shoots. Oh, that's off the side, too, as well. So they're Muskegon trying to zero in on the net.
Yeah, one came from the right side. The other one came from the left side. Good swing, though, by Schmidt, man. He didn't miss that by much.
No. Again, here with the CatchMark crew, Bill Mann, our fine producer. We got Courtney Jemison on camera. The PNC production crew, the house band we call them here at Trinity Health Arena. All the sound effects, the music, set the atmosphere, and of course the great one, Lee Andrews on the PA. This is, Flores kicks it off the glass.
It came right back to Mendoza. He just could not, Mendez.
Right.
He could just not get lined up on it quick enough.
Here comes,
it was on him so quick.
Right. Crawford to Mendez, works it down to Flores. Flores losing a battle there with Demidov.
Well, yeah, there's size difference there.
Right.
Is like twice as big.
And Lobo kicks it out. Comes to Crawford. Crawford now bringing it up the field.
Spees over in that left corner now.
This is Crane. Crane now leaving it for, I thought he was going to leave it for Spees, but he kicks it all the way back to Pill back at midfield. 1:19 left in this first quarter. 1-0, Rochester on top. Rochester winning their first game of the season against Muskegon last night.
Risers trying to set up an offense.
This is Crane over in the corner. Crane battling and still trying to get the ball going. And now the goaltender, Mitchell, gets in the mix of it and takes up the ball. Crane not too appreciative of being manhandled down there.
Yeah, but that's what happens.
Yeah.
So what great sportsmanship out there, I think that was Harding that helped him up. Nice to see. That was Harding. Breakaway.
In the front court, I think this is Figueroa. It is. And he shoots. Oh, scores! Between the wickets of the goaltender, Eduardo Figueroa shoots and scores. And just like that, the Rochester Lancers on top, 2-0 at the 40.1 seconds left in this first quarter. So it will not be 0-0 after one quarter like it was last night. So Muskegon have a hole to dig themselves out of here.
Figueroa with a nice kick, and I tell you what, I think he might have thought he was going to possibly pass it across.
Right.
And then Figueroa just comes in and with a quick kick, right-footed, and kind of caught Lobo almost off guard, went right, like you said, right between his legs. That's why I'm thinking he was going, I think Figueroa or Lobo thought it was going cross-court on him. And
So it's going to be Rochester's ball with 34.1 seconds left. They're up 2-0. Down to Schindler. Schindler working against Edwards, and Schindler battling Edwards. Edwards battling Schindler and comes away with it, does Edwards, with 25 seconds left.
The good move by Edwards because he gave up about 70 pounds to Schindler.
I'll tell you, Edwards is all hustle for Muskegon.
Yeah, he's relatively quick, beautiful move.
Ariano gets himself in right on goal, and covering it up is Mitchell, goaltender for Rochester.
And once again, Risers with a nice little shot there, but just could not get it in.
4 seconds left, and it's going to go out of bounds. So it will be Muskegon's ball. That looks like Robbie Johnson will put it in play. Not much time left here. 4.5 seconds. Probably not even enough time to get a good rush here. Got to get a kickoff, though, and they're not even going to worry about that. So one quarter is in the books, and the Rochester Lancers leading the Muskegon Risers by the score of 2-0. Scoring for the Lancers, Alex Harling got the scoring underway. A great first shot. I forgot who had that shot on goal. I don't know if Cal remembers that or not, but then it came off to Harling after Lobo made a great save, and obviously nothing Lobo could do. He was out of position after the great save, and Harling just knocks it home at the 6:12 mark of the first quarter.
I think it was D'Amico maybe.
Could have been.
Might have had a swing on it.
And then here with just as time was running out in the first quarter at the 40.1 second mark, Ed Figueroa put it through the legs of Lobo again after Lobo made a nice save there. So the rebounds and second shots have been big for Rochester here.
And that's why, I mean, it's just, he just always got to be ready. And I'm not saying the risers aren't ready, but just like Harling was just standing there on the left side waiting to see what's going to happen. Shot kind of came off on a different angle right to Harling. And he's like, thank you.
You know, the Muskegon Risers, as we said, they have a great relationship with their affiliate in the MASL, the Major Arena Soccer League, and that's the Milwaukee Wave. And Milwaukee has contributed 3 players down here to Muskegon for this weekend. Tyler Howard is the most recent. Actually, Kyle Crane has been here pretty much on loan from the get-go. So he's played a few games for Muskegon, and Taylor Pill, I always want to call him Tyler, but Taylor Pill on loan as well. And then Steve Merker, the Cleveland native who played last year here in Muskegon, went up to Utica, and Utica City has loaned him back to Muskegon for the time being. As we said yesterday, the major change for Rochester was their guy that had 3 goals last night, Joey Tavernisi, just was a demon on the floor once the scoring kicked in. And he gets a call up right away to their Major League Soccer affiliate, and just goes to show you that you're just 3 goals away from the big time.
Yeah, you're just a hat trick from being in the corporate jet, right?
Right. So
Michael Vollmer doing a really good job trying to give his team some instruction on how they can play a little better here in the second quarter. Try to get them fired up. We're going to see Merker and Coach Vollmer just talking right now, but you know what, Coach Vollmer doing his best.
He is
to make some adjustments here to figure out a way to get the ball in the net, for lack of better words.
Yep. Matt Schmidt, the head of soccer operations here, very fortunate, he said, to have a guy the caliber of Vollmer. He was a player for them last year. Took over actually when coach their coach last year was out of town on a commitment, and he came over and he winds up coaching in the semifinal game. How about that?
Yeah. Dan Maddock in the goal here for the Lancers.
No, actually.
My bad. They
Mitchell.
switched. Yeah, they switched. My bad. All of a sudden I'm looking. That's a different guy. I was going to be Maddock, thinking they switched goalie. But no, never mind. Don't pay any attention to me, ladies.
Nothing to see here, folks.
Nothing to see. I got no clue what's going on out here.
Toby kicks it up to Siliberto. Frank Siliberto now works it over left side. And back comes Rochester.
Still used to football where you change at the halftime, and
This is Mendez. See if he can get some help down in the Muskegon zone. Mendez, nice block there by Rieger, but Mendez gets it back to Flores. Flores tries to put it off the wall, and then score! See who that was. It was a great setup there by Flores. And we will tell you as soon as the lights come back. I think it's Pill, Taylor Pill, with the score for Muskegon.
It is Pill.
So Muskegon gets on the board here.
And that's his 4th goal of the season.
14-19 of the second period here at Trinity Health Arena. So you're absolutely right. The 4th for Pill, I believe, his 3 goals, if I'm not mistaken, came in a 3-goal hat trick game himself. So, like I said, scoring can come in bunches.
So now Pill and Flores lead them with 4 goals apiece as a team.
So Muskegon works their way back into this one, 2-1. Here comes Schindler, getting it back over to Siliberto. No, it's not Siliberto. That was Zidowitz. Zidowitz gets it back left side. Works it down to eventually back to Harling. And now it's Edwards getting it back on the back kick from Spies, but taken away by Schindler. Down in the corner now to number 21. That's D'Amico.
Stolen away
by Brandon Edwards. He goes down, wants a call, doesn't get it. Shot on goal. Oh, nice save.
Wow, how did he save that?
I have no idea. I thought that was in. Nice save there by Lobo.
How in the world? I thought that was going in. I thought it was going in high. I got no clue.
Here comes
what a save.
Harling. He's going to
Trying to get a swing on.
Nice block there by Spees. Gets up to Edwards. Up to Zukic, and Zukic is knocked down, and that's going to be a foul. Zukic wants the blue card. He wants the full royal tree, and they are going to get a blue card. So Harling will be off the pitch here for 2 minutes.
I did not think that was intentional. I just thought they thought they got their feet tangled.
So I'll tell you what, Zukic politic for it and got it.
Yeah.
So good for him.
I mean, there was definitely a collision. Definitely went down.
Yeah. And
You know what
Zukic
I'm
was right
saying?
from the start saying, hey, get the old blue card out, and the official obliged. All right, see if Muskegon can take advantage of the power play here. 13:05 left. Works it left side to Pill. Pill back up to Mendez. Mendez kicks. Oh, nice block out in front. And now it comes back to Pill. Pill's going to go back and regroup here. Works it over to Flores.
This looks like Lancer's playing like it's a little bit of a 2-3 zone there, kind of, or a 2-2 zone, I should say. I'm sorry.
Gets it back to Mendez. Mendez back over here left side. Pill puts it on net, and kick by Zukic, and that's going to be a block, and then it's going to go to the corner.
Pill's shot was not that powerful, but still at the net.
Right. Muskegon going back for it as Rochester clears it momentarily. We have 1 minute, 9 seconds left on the power play. This is Pill working it down to Zukic. Zukic back to Pill. Pill across the floor, header by Flores, but it comes out to Rochester, and they're going to clear.
Pill, when he went to go across court, he really had a lot of mustard on that. That thing just really sailed on him.
This is Mendez. Fakes a kick on goal, gets it over to Flores. Down in the corner to Zukic. Zukic goes down, puts it off the glass. This is Crawford back to Mendez. Down to 40 seconds left in the power play. Kicked off the glass. Mendez goes back for it. Chests it over. Oh, and then you had Mendez and Flores colliding over there.
Yeah, two guys ran right into each other. Got a good hustle by both of those guys. Just trying to make something happen. 27
seconds, maybe time for one more rush here on the power play for Muskegon. This is Flores over. Oh, nice. Oh, almost a nice redirect there by Zukic, who had stationed himself left. And there's a goal.
Pill, I think, again. I think it's Pill.
I think you're right. So Muskegon has tied it up just as the penalty. You're right. It was Taylor Pill. So Pill with his second goal just as the penalty was expiring. And there'll be 11:25 mark of the second quarter. And Muskegon has tied it up. And what did I tell you, Cal? The thing I love about arena soccer is Muskegon's down 2-0. You know, it doesn't look like they have a whole lot going for them. And in a matter of, 5-7 minutes.
3.5 minutes.
Yeah, you've got the game tied up.
Pill now leads the Risers in scoring with 5. And looks like we may have a timeout here by the Lancers.
So they will talk a little bit of strategy here as Pill. It's welcome to the Taylor Pill show for Muskegon. Tied up at 2. Nice crowd here tonight. Could always use a few more here at the Trinity Health Arena. Their next home game will be the 28th, and we will be a part of that.
Against one of the teams from Iowa.
Either the Demon Hawks or the Raptors.
Go ahead.
Somewhere in my mound of paper, and actually, I'm going to find that tonight when I'm putting this in. Oh, here we go. Here we go. January 28th versus the Iowa Raptors. Now I feel much better. I'll sleep tonight. There we go.
There we go.
Nothing worse than preparing. You know, you're all prepared. You got notes, and then all of a sudden you want to find the one note, and you just can't do it. But hey, I found it. So we'll be against Iowa Raptors on the 28th, and that'll be the next game. I'll tell you what, the Rochester really setting out almost the first half of the season before they got into action last night. They are going to have a whole bunch of games in relatively short time just to get caught up, Cal.
Well, they certainly will. But one thing about that, John, you don't have a layoff.
Yeah.
And you stay fresh that way.
Right.
So tell you what, Michael Fulmer, whatever he said at the quarter break, it worked because, man, they got 2 quick goals here. Good job of coaching out there by Coach Fulmer.
I think what he said, he looked at Taylor Pill and said, hey, we need 2 goals from you, bud.
In about 3.5 minutes.
Yeah. That's good coaching right there.
It certainly is.
All right, Rochester now trying to get back the ship righted a little bit, taking on water, and now it's going to be kicked up into the screen. Good defense there by Spees.
Yeah, Spees going down low, kind of trying to interrupt that shot, and he did a good job with it.
11:18 left here on this in this first half. And now it is Lobo getting it up to Crane.
Tell you what, right behind him is Harling. He's playing some great defense.
Schmidt works it over to Howard. Tyler Howard, another one of those players on loan from Milwaukee. Gets it to Spies, who in turn has it intercepted by Schindler.
Yeah, I tell you what, great job there by Schindler. Just, the old ball coach out there still has it.
Lobo just covers up on it. Now he's going to hike it down, but it's going to be intercepted by Harling.
Harling with a nice defensive steal. Back-to-back steals here by the Lancers, and then they turn it over.
Yeah, then Howard steals it. Now it comes out to, I thought Howard was going to take it, but he bypassed it, let Spies take it. Gets it to Crane. Crane waits for his teammate to get by him. Worked on by Harling. Crane puts it out and scores! So Crane knocks it down, so Muskegon has scored 3 unanswered goals here. This one coming at the 10:32 mark of the second quarter as Kyle Crane knocks down a goal for Muskegon. And after Rochester got out to a 2-0 lead, Muskegon has battled back to take the lead 3-2.
And now Crane picks up his 4th goal of the season. Tell you what, just like that, 3-2, Risers with the lead on 3 straight goals in 4.5 minutes.
Right.
Nice job here by the Risers. And that shot by Crane was with the left foot, facing the kind of turned and hit it with the left foot that just completely caught the keeper off guard.
All right, Rochester now reeling a little bit. Here comes Vadim Kojikov at midfield. Risers have turned this one completely around, 3-2. They have the 1 goal lead, and now it's kicked out of bounds. Merker.
Tell you what, if you're going to sit along the sidelines here,
you're in the game.
You better be paying attention. You're going to have the ball right in your face in a heartbeat.
Right. So this will be a free kick for Schindler. Will line up for it. 10-13 left here in this first quarter. 3-2. Muskegon on top. Schindler passes over. Oh, nice block there by Cody Loss.
Cody doing a good job getting in there, sacrificing his body.
And now we have Rochester kicking it back to midfield. That was Schindler working it over here left side down to Harling. Harling back to Schindler.
I think it's Crown right down here about ready to make a move here on another pass. Or Crane, I'm sorry. Kyle Crane. Back
to Harling to Schindler. Schindler, the veteran, the coach on this team, but a 10-year veteran of pro soccer.
It's Miguel Flores.
And now Flores, watching Schindler.
Yeah.
Gets it back over to Harling. Nice ball movement by Rochester. Gets it back to number 26, that is Zidowitz. Boy, Muskegon playing some good defense not to let him penetrate, really.
Yes, they are.
And now, nice move there. Over to the right side, shot and a goal by number 26 for them. That would be Conrad Zodowitz.
What were you saying about good defense?
Yeah,
just that fast.
That's fast. So Zodowitz scores with 9:18 left here in the second period. And all of a sudden, scoring kind of fast and furious.
Ties it up at 3-3.
Zidowitz on the goal.
What do you say, 9:18, right?
9:18, yeah. So you like action, Cal? You got it.
Yeah, I like action, John.
We are tied at 3. Crane kicking it back to Edwards. Edwards right on goal, his own goal, to Lobo, who kicks it back to Mendez. Mendez finds himself in a pickle there. Tries to get it to Crawford, stolen away by number 20. That is Demidov, and it's on goal to Lobo, who hikes it out here, trying to get it down to Crane. And Crane, if he can get past his defender, he has it. Crane now comes in, and he's going to be in the corner, shoots it off the boards.
Almost waited too long, did he not?
Yeah. Might have been better served if he'd got the shot off sooner. He
actually
put himself in where he had the bad angle. Shot put up, and that's another goal. Boy, that got through Lobo. Oh, my goodness. Great kick there by, I'll tell you in a minute, is that number 11? Yeah, number 11. That would be Matthew Sawagid. Sawagid, yeah. He didn't play last night. And Sawagid scores for, I believe that's how he spells his name. Or that spells it.
642, Mark.
Okay, Sawagid. All right. 642, you said?
Yep.
And just like that, now Rochester has scored 2 unanswered goals after Muskegon had scored 3 unanswered goals.
6th goal of the evening here so far.
Actually 7th, 4-3.
Oh, I'm back. Yeah, I was looking back. 7-3. 7 goals, thank you.
This is Schmidt. He's got Merker over on the left side, tries to get it down to Merker, and couldn't quite make the connection.
Too wide, too far to the left on the kick on the entry pass.
Robbie Johnson works it over to Spees. 8:18 left here in this action-packed second quarter, 4-3. Rochester's been able to retake the lead. This is Johnson. Johnson trying to kick it over left side. Oh, nice header block there by Rochester. Kicking it back all the way out to Schmidt. Schmidt's going to move it back in his own zone. And now Schmidt gets it back. Over to Howard. Tyler Howard goes down, and there's going to be a foul.
Yep.
Foul's going to be called on number 25. That will be Kojiko. Won't be a blue card, just a regular garden variety foul. 7:50 left.
Nice block by Schindler.
Yeah. Rochester now up 4-3. This is Lobo getting the ball out to Mendez. All over him is Rieger.
Tell you what, doing a nice job of spinning away from the defense.
Oh, nice bicycle kick there by Crane down in the corner. Gets it over to Johnson on goal. Well, I tell you what, Mitchell had to make a harder save than he thought it was going to be.
Howard was right there for the cleanup if he didn't get it.
And now,
look, there you go.
Got a man on the break here. That is number 21. That's D'Amico. D'Amico down in the corner battling against Johnson, I believe.
That was a nice pass by their keeper, wasn't it? Hitting right stride.
Over in the corner, Dimidev has the ball for Rochester. Dimidev now reverses and kicks it past his defender over in the corner.
Taylor Pill playing some great defense out there.
Yeah. Now with the ball here is Zidowitz, who has 1 goal, gets it back, and left foots it just to the left of the goal.
Oh, it came right back to him.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. To Dimidev. Dimidev over in the corner now. Gets it to Zidowitz, so actually past Zidowitz.
Yeah, let it go right. Oh, we're going to have a turnover? Nope.
No, Harling and Crane battling for it. Comes on goal to Mitchell. Mitchell's going to kick it back over to Harling. Harling kicks it forward. Oh, we have a collision there between Pill and Dimidev.
Another collision.
Or not Dimidev, that is number 25, that is Kujiko.
2-on-2.
And Kudikov battling. Oh, getting out of his goal was Lobo kicking it away out of trouble.
Tell you what, he took the keeper down with him.
Yeah.
Mitchell.
This is Silberto. Silberto getting it back to, I believe that's Darren Toby. Working it down into the Muskegon zone. Rochester kick off just to the right of the goal.
I think it might have got blocked a little bit.
Comes all the way back out here to Jeremy Lonkow. 5:55 left in this action-packed second period.
I think that might be the first action Lonkow's seen tonight. I don't remember seeing him out there.
Works it down in the corner. Schindler has it taken away. And now comes out to Flores, and Flores kicks it into the Rochester zone. Oh, off the heel of Toby.
He had Merker coming down on that left side, just couldn't see him.
Look out, Schindler's all by his lonesome. And shoots and scores! Hit the left corner of the goal, and the veteran, the wily veteran, Jake Schindler, scores a goal for Rochester. And now Rochester has scored,
3 in a row, haven't they?
Yeah, they've scored 3 unanswered goals, just like Muskegon had scored 3 unanswered goals. And they have built their lead back up to 5-3 now, and a timeout called by Muskegon's coach Vollmer as he wants to talk things over. Maybe see if he can bottle that speech that he had before when they came out and scored a couple of goals. That Taylor Pill got him going.
Yep, our 8th goal of the afternoon or evening.
And action.
Pill is the only one with, as I look here at my notes, Pill is the only one with more than 1 goal. So everybody else seems to be getting in the action.
Hey, what time did Matt Sawadid score for?
I had him at 6:42.
Okay, thank you. I had the 6 down, but I neglected to write the 42 down.
That's why you keep me around.
Yeah. So the goals tonight have been fast and furious. It was all Rochester in the first period. You had Alex Harling scoring at 6:12 mark of the first period. Then Eduardo Figueroa scoring with just 40 seconds left in the first period. And then Muskegon came back with 3 unanswered goals. Tyler Pill getting 2 of them. The first one at 14-19, and then the next one at 11-25. Then Kyle Crane scored at 10-32. And then it was taken over again, the scoring by Rochester, as they have scored now 3 unanswered. Conrad Zidowitz at the 9:18 mark of the second. Matt Sawagid at the 6:42 mark. And Sawagid did not play last night. And then Jake Schindler at the 5:29 mark.
You got her.
So Muskegon now has to fight their way back here. And coming away out is Lobo. Tries to get it down to Crane, but it's kicked away by Harling. But right there is Edwards. Edwards down to Crane. Crane working in the corner. Harling's played a good game here tonight.
Yeah, that he has.
Ooh, Loss tried to slide in for the block. 2-on-1 as Crane gets it, or pass over the right side, and coming all the way out to take the angle away from Dimidev was the goaltender Lobo.
Yeah, Dimidev should have just let it sail.
Yeah,
tried to get a little fancy and cost him.
Yeah, Rieger had Dimidev on the right side. Cody Loss made the diving attempt to make a block, and they got behind him.
D'Amico gets the ball and clears it out.
And now Loss kicks it back into the Muskegon zone. This is Zukic. It scores!
Off of Harling, just like last night.
So Muskegon has pulled back to within 1, as that will be Almadin Zukic.
It was Zukic, wasn't it?
And he will score his first goal of the season for Muskegon at the 4:35 mark of this second period, as we have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 goals scored in this second period. 4:33 left. Back comes Rochester. Muskegon back to within 1. Well, if you like scoring, this is the place to be tonight.
Well, especially this quarter.
Shot, a goal! Man, it's
25.
raining goals. Yeah, that's going to be
Kojakov.
Kojakov. Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
Vadim Kojakov. Well, you don't get done writing down one goal before another goal is scored here.
That's the 10th goal of the second quarter.
Kojakov.
And we got 4:21 left.
At the 4:21 mark. So that one comes, just 14 seconds after Muskegon had scored. So now Rochester has built it back up to a 2-goal lead with 4:19 left. Boy, don't blink or you're going to miss a goal around here.
Yeah, and in the first quarter it was very slow. Hardly no scoring, I think, if I remember right.
Oh, the first quarter, eventually they had 2 goals, but they didn't start scoring until about the 6-minute mark.
Okay.
This is Howard getting it back now. Mendez trying to fight his way out. Take it away, and Howard's going to try to clear it, but he can't. Schindler has it. Schindler kicks down, off to the left, off the glass, and up into the netting.
Schindler just tossed it down there off the board, trying to get this guy right, his teammate, right there, number 21, D'Amico, trying to get him in position for a basically for a putback.
D'Amico now with the ball, and he's going to kick it back to Schindler. Jake Schindler now going to kick it back into zone to Toby. Toby, boy, Flores all over him. Gets it over here to number 11. That's Sawagid to Toby, to Schindler, who kicks it down.
I thought might be the first ball that hit the Jumbotron tonight, but it just missed it.
This is Mendez being watched closely there by Kojakov.
Mendez trying to, signal to a teammate to come up or something.
Flores now working right side. See if he can get something figured off the glass, and coming out for it is Mitchell, the goaltender. He's going to cover up on that with 3:03 left. 6-4. Rochester back with the lead here.
Beautiful footwork out here by Kojakov.
Yep.
Stolen away.
By Mendez, 3-on-2 if they hurry. Mendez now getting back is Kojakov. He works it over here to, Crane puts it up, and it's blocked by Mitchell. Nice save there by him.
Mitchell with the right hand to help push it up and over.
And now Rochester getting it up to midfield. Dimidiv, now it's stolen back. This is Flores' header. Flores, he's got Crane on his left side. Oh, nice save by Mitchell. Comes out to Spies. Spies kicks it on goal. Oh, just misses the left side. Peppering the goal tender for Rochester now.
Yeah, Mitchell, he's getting his workout now.
2:18 left here in the first half. This is Harling working it up to number 21. That's D'Amico. Now over here to number 7. That's Lonkow.
Crane is off.
Jeremy Lonkow now. Kicking it back to Harling with coming up on 2 minutes left. 6-4. Rochester with the lead.
Merker playing some good defense.
Ooh, collision there. This is
And
going
we're
to
gonna
call
have
a
a
foul
whistle.
on Flores. On D'Amico. The collision with D'Amico results in a penalty to Flores.
Flores
with
is-
1:53 left.
Flores is coming all off, and Zukic came in.
So Zukic now battling with Harling right in front of the Muskegon bench. And this is Ariano.
Yep.
Oh, tried to get a pass over to Merker. Couldn't get through the defender there, though, Rieger.
What a beautiful pass, though.
Yeah. And on goal, and Mitchell covers up.
Mitchell's been busy the last couple minutes,
He
man.
has.
They've been Risers just peppering him, like you said.
Schmidt a header, and it's going to go out of bounds. So you're down
Lancers
to
ball.
a minute 25 left.
Mhm.
Lancers will have it right around midfield. Kicks it back into their own zone. This is Toby with it. Darren Toby working it over here to Zidowitz. Zidowitz with one goal tonight, right? I think.
Zidowitz, yes,
Yeah.
I believe so.
Zidowitz now works it down. Schindler. Schindler has it. Coming up on a minute left here in the first half. Over to Toby. Toby kicks it down, and he's got number 25. That is Kojikov with it.
Him and Schmidt battling down there in the corner.
This is Merker trying to get possession of it. Kicks it down in the corner to Schmidt with 44 seconds left. Back to Zukic. Zukic with one goal on the night for Muskegon. He kicks it through some defenders up to Crane. Crane has it taken away by Toby. Leaves it for Schindler with 36 seconds left.
Yeah, Crane wanted a foul.
Here comes Crawford back to his own goaltender. Oh, that was almost a fatal mistake, huh? This is Crane.
Cleared it too easily, and I tell
Right.
you what, almost cleared it right to a Lancer.
Zukic now being battled with by Sawajid.
Good
and
battle
they both
out
go
there.
down, and we're going to have an official call. Who they're going to call this on? They were both battling.
Good battle out there.
Ooh, Zudowicz. Zudikic, or what a
Zukic.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He's limping off the field there.
Mm-hmm.
So Rochester will have it with 11 seconds left.
Oh, another guy goes down for the Lancers.
No call there. Yeah.
Hold on. No, there is going to be a
Oh,
call.
is there? Yeah. Kojiko was looking for the call, and
Oh, and that's halftime.
I think they're going to just let that pass. Now Kodikov is trying to plead his case to the official, but we have one half in the books, a very entertaining half of soccer here. 6-4 is the score at halftime. We'll do a quick scoring summary here and maybe kind of give our thoughts, and then maybe we'll take a break and take it down to the floor and let Lee Andrews entertain us and see what's going on here at halftime. But a lot of scoring here in this first half. It started off with Rochester scoring 2 goals in the first quarter. Alex Harling at the 6:12 mark of the first, and then Eduardo Figueroa scoring just as time was running out in the last minute. 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. And then Muskegon took over 3 unanswered goals. Taylor Pill scoring 2 of them, one at the 14-19 mark and then one at the 11-25 mark. And then Kyle Crane getting on the scoring train. His, 4th of the season, I believe, for Crane?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, by the way, for Pill, those 2 goals made it his 5th of the season, and he winds up being the leading scorer, team scorer for Muskegon. And then you had Rochester taking over for 3 unanswered goals. You had Zidowitz scoring at the 9:18 mark of the second. Sawajid scoring at the 6:42 mark of the second. Jake Schindler, the coach, scoring at 5:29 at the second. And things looked like they were slipping away from Muskegon. And then Almondin Zukic scored at 4:35 mark for Muskegon. And then the last goal here was Vadim Kuchikov at the 4:21 mark. And that's where we're at right now, 6-4. Rochester on top.
Good job with the stats there.
Thank you. Your thoughts here as we about a few minutes from taking a break here in this action-packed first quarter?
Really action-packed second quarter. A little
Second
bit.
quarter, I'm sorry.
First half,
First
you
half,
could say,
yeah.
Action-packed, especially second quarter. That's really the
Right.
way to say it. A lot of scoring. A lot of guys really stepped up and have helped their team. A lot of guys kind of just playing smart. We see a lot of shots on goal, but guys are ready for the rebounds, and when they get the rebound, they're getting it in the net. Good defense that time, and both goalies played well. I mean, you can say, well, yeah, one's giving up 6, but
Right.
tell you what, for the Risers, their Lobo's just been peppered at times with shots,
Right.
as has Mitchell.
Sure.
So these guys have been peppered at times. Have made some great saves. So, I mean, I wouldn't want to be out there facing those shots and having to dive around the way they are.
And oftentimes the goals have come off of great saves the first one, and then the rebound is kicked in. So it's only so much a guy can do. 8 goals scored in that very action-packed second period. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of a break here, give you a break from us, and we'll send it down to the floor with the golden throat of Lee Andrews and find out what's going on here at halftime. As the score at halftime is Rochester 6, the Muskegon Risers 4. We'll take a bit of a break.
At 7 p.m.
We started 1987, July of 1987. The company was founded here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. We recruited Mario in to join our company as one of our branches to serve the Muskegon community. He has grown to 5 locations, serving people up and down the lake shore.
A lot of companies, they're sometimes in it more for themselves and closing that deal for just their monetary reward. And I think with Mario and his company, it's not just that. And I don't know if that always happens in our world.
Hi, I'm Jenna Potts, your local Farm Bureau insurance specialist with the Durga Insurance Group. We are a company dedicated to serving only Michigan. We know you, we understand you, we protect you. All of us at the Durga Insurance Group live and work right in this area, so we're always nearby. Local agent, local service, and local savings. Come and see us today or visit our website, durgainsuranceGroup.com, to find out more.
Hello, this is Dmitry, the Russian hacker. Please disregard the following message from CatchMark Technologies. It will make my life easier. Thank you.
If you own a business today, that business is exposed to digital risk. Data privacy, compliance, and of course, cyber attack risks are just a few that you may need to manage. If you don't have the staff or internal expertise to help mitigate risks your organization faces, call CatchMark Technologies at 616-384-4616.
Tunnel entrance. Fans are not allowed to jump over the boards onto the field. Thank you. Hey fans, have you noticed the new additions on the concourse? Make sure you check out all the new vendors by making a full lap around the concourse to see what's being offered this year. Hey, did you know this season all things Risers are being covered by Muskegon Sports? Exciting new coverage can be found on our website or at muskegonsports.com.
They won it in 19, they won it in 21. So obviously confidence, experience, but arrogance also. And you can see it in the way they are walking out like this is going to be a piece of cake for them. And I just want you to harness or find, and it might not work for everybody, but you've been undervalued and silently insulted every step of the way.
I feel like people are against us, and we love that. Like people want us to fail. From the first friendly that we had, I think people were looking at us going, "Oh, they're not going to be." Nobody's giving us the credit we deserve until it's sort of too late.
Do your job and do half of the guy next to you's job. Know our assignments, know what's expected of us. As long as you have the ability to sport at a high level, enjoy it. So it won't be there forever, boys. And that's what we have right now. But just another opponent in the way of what we set out to achieve. Every single one of us, and we all agreed on it day one. Don't get these chances often, boys. And I'm just proud that we're here. And like I said the other day, it's an honor to be your coach, and it's an honor to be associated with every single one of you. But I wrote that up there, not to be cheesy or not to be corny, but that's what it's going to take today. And you just got to think, when your legs hurt or your lungs burn or when the guy hits you and you feel it, until the end today, boys, until that last whistle goes. Come in here, no matter what happens, and be able to look the guy next to you in the eye and know I would have died for you today, and I gave absolutely everything I had, even if it was for 10 seconds or 10 minutes or 10 hours. But I gave you everything I had. You guys ready? Yes, sir.
Yeah, my name's Stuart Collins. I'm from Cork in the Republic of Ireland. Been in the States now for 12 years and originally came to play college soccer at Davenport University. I just remember back now my dad just loving Cruyff and Dutch 4-3-3 and, you know, possession model. You know, you don't know it at the time, but those things are become kind of instilled in you. So when I came across coaches who valued technique and, you know, possession, how to construct possession, things like that, I always strived and played better in those teams. You know, I think it was always going to be adamant to me that if I ever became a coach, that was going to be something I valued. But yeah, a lot of things that were said to me then probably never made sense until I started coaching.
And we're back here at Oak Ridge High School, Muskegon, Michigan, National Premier Soccer League regional final here. And looking forward to a great game between Cleveland and Muskegon.
Who knew I would make it this far? They hated, they never believe me. Yeah, I would never drop the ball. I know I make it look easy. Yeah, Mayweather with the defense. I don't care what a critic got to say. I got them picking up the pieces. That to me, you really playing with your life. I'm about to come and run it all back. I'm the new era, about to snap back. You ain't fitting for it, cause you all cap like. It ain't luck. I needed a vision, I needed ambition, I needed a mission to beat a submission with no intermission. I see the collision, the crash in the distance ain't coming off track. No. Now when they ask what's the motive, don't talk about the show. They all about to see what I mean in the moment. I gotta keep going. I'm shaking the dice and I'm keeping it rolling. They already know.
So the first half comes to the end, and we have played to a stalemate, 0-0 for Cleveland, 0 for Cleveland, 0 for Muskegon.
I have a very unique relationship with the players because I value all of them and I care about them, but like I'm very like definite in the standards. So like the behaviors and the principles and the persona of the players, I suppose, like I'm very, very definite on what that needs to look like, especially at this level. We're definitely in danger sometimes of, if we feel like we're in the ascendancy of chasing the outcome. We're more of a threat to ourselves if our mentality isn't correct. You know, we want to be the #1 seed. We want to get in the US Open Cup. We want to be as highly ranked as possible going into the playoffs. We want to host everything. And that's constantly probably the narrative that we take. So how can we be the best version of ourselves? How can we chase the process of being, you know, the best Muskegon Risers team that we can be?
And we're back here, scoreless tie here after one half.
Let's see here what happens here in the second half as we are underway.
Ball kicked back out. This is Esquivel, I believe. Esquivel's working it down to, I think that's May over there. Kicks it. Header by Bel Castro, and Bel Castro scores. And Muskegon is up 1-0. 90:08 left.
It's very easy to overlook things, you know, but the quality of the players that we have who've played at amazing levels. You know, and it's always about the players. It's going to be about the players. Because all the moments that the fans remember, all the cool moments we get to capture
Let's
on video,
welcome back to the Trinity Health Field for the second half, your Muskegon Risers.
It's not robotic and it's not structured and it's not like a tactical thing. It's like an off-the-cuff individual moment of improvisation or excellence.
Inside the Muskegon zone, but comes back to Muskegon.
Wide open here on your left. There you go.
That's Bel Castro. That is the game.
selector. Rewind selector.
And we're back here, John Russell, along with Cal Van Single and Bill Mann, our producer extraordinaire for CatchMark SportsNet, as well as Courtney Jimison and the house band here at PNC Productions. As we have had a very entertaining first half here, 10 goals scored, 6-4, Rochester leading Muskegon. Cal?
You know, while we were in a break, you looked at me and you looked at me and went, what do you think is going to happen the second half? And I'm like, I got no clue.
Yeah.
I mean, last night we were here, it was 1-1 at halftime.
It was.
You had 2 goals, now we got 10 goals. And, scoring has been fast and furious, especially in this second quarter here. So who knows what's going to happen? Is this game going to slow back down, much like the first half of last night's game?
Right.
Don't really think so. I think these teams are really starting to figure each other out and what they can do defensively and what works for them and what they can do offensively, what works for them.
And, Rochester, if they hang on and win here, boy, what a boost for them. They didn't really open the season until a halfway point.
Yeah.
They open up on the road. They are able, if they hang on here, to pick up 2 wins. Now they're going to be playing an awful lot of soccer to make up for the games they didn't play in really the first half of the season. But they're right in the hunt for sure.
And I think that's okay. I think that's good. You're not going to have a layoff. You're going to be playing all the time. And I think I'd rather have that than look at the Risers. They got a 2-week layoff coming up.
Right.
They don't play now again until the 28th. So almost a 3-week layoff. So I don't know if that's a good idea neither. I mean, it helps you if you got some guys dinged to get
right.
you 3 weeks to get a little bit healthier. But I'd rather be playing every week or every 10 days or something.
And if you're the Risers, and if you do not come back and win this game, you're on a 4-game losing streak, and you're going into that 2-week layoff, and that's just got to fester. I mean, that's and you're in a situation, as we said right now, as far as the playoffs. I mean, Muskegon is a team that last year made it to the semifinals, and they're fighting for their playoff life now at 1-5.
Yeah.
And you kind of sound Pollyannish, especially when you're kind of the home team announcers to a certain extent, when you say this is a better team than 1-5, and they certainly are. It's just that they're in a very, very tough league. And you look at Rochester, they are kind of the kingpins of indoor soccer. They have had, I believe, a soccer team in some league. They were up in the MASL for several years as well. They also have a women's league, I understand, since 1967. So they are kind of the pioneers of this, and so they have a lot of heritage. And then when you talk about that, their coach captain in Jake Schindler, he's seen a lot of that history.
Yes, he has.
And all the way from a fantastic high school athlete to college to the pros in the various leagues that he's played there. So he has instilled that. So I'll tell you what, though, I do know this. It's not going to be a boring second half.
No, I don't believe it will be neither. You talk about 1967. John, I was flunking out of second grade for the second time in 1967. Now you're aging me here, buddy.
Second grade was 5 of Cal's best years,
It
right?
certainly was. I finally got the knack of that.
Had trouble with the sandbox, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Did not play well with others.
Yeah, no, recess was good, man.
Did not play well with others, they said.
No.
All right, Muskegon will have control of it here as we start the second half, and they need to get it done. They trailed by 2 goals in the first half before they got it going.
Yeah. Quickly talking about that. I mean, I grew up on a big farm, so I had tractors I could go play with all the time.
Right.
Real tractors. Real tractors. Yeah, sitting in school is no fun.
This is Mendez. Has it kicked away by Kujikov. Comes back to Muskegon. This is Taylor Pill with 2 goals. Gets it down to Crane, who has 1 goal.
The first 2 goals here for Muskegon was Taylor's.
And Pill shoots. Oh, nice save. Going up high and blocking it down is the goaltender Mitchell.
I think both these teams are just going to start throwing shots on goal.
See what happens.
And see what happens with a rebound.
Can't score if you don't shoot, right?
No, yeah. And I really think that's the approach the Lancers have taken here. Once this game got going, they just started shooting more and more.
This is Kujikov with it, Vadim Kujikov.
Yep.
And
Merker playing defense.
Trying to get it back. This is Zukic battling with Kuchikov. Kuchikov winning the battle, gets it down inside. Down, and now Kuchikov gets it again. He shoots, and just high.
I tell you what, those guys, a couple of guys over there for both teams thought there was a whistle and play stop. They didn't know what was going on, and the play was still going in action.
Kuchikov, he was not happy at the end of the first half when he thought he was fouled, and now he's getting very demonstrative with the official a little bit on that second play there.
I tell you what, Kuchiko's Demidov is way, way bigger than Kuchiko.
And there's a shot.
Nice
by
save.
Merker right on.
But I like it. Merker right there, turn and throw it at the net. Great job.
And now the ball comes back out to Demidov. Gets it back to Kuchikov. And Kuchikov, nice steal there by Spies. Comes back and picking it up is Zidowitz.
You say Zidowitz, I think of Sipowitz from NYPD Blue back in the day.
Oh, okay. This is Lobo picking up the ball and throwing it down off the chest now of Zidowitz. Zidowitz
Nice
brings
steal
it
there by him.
on the attack down to Schindler. Schindler off the boards. Coming out for it is Lobo.
Yep. And see, once again there by Schindler, just throwing it towards the net, hoping maybe for a rebound.
This is Crawford kicking it up, and it's chested there by Lonkow. Jeremy Lonkow.
Lonkow been a little quiet tonight. Nice steal by Schmidt.
And Schmidt comes back, and it's
stolen
back.
away.
Yeah, stolen back by Lonkow.
He tried to get it to Kyle Crane, but Crane didn't see him or maybe couldn't quite lead him enough.
12:39 in this third period, 6-4. Muskegon trailing Rochester. Down in the corner now, that is Demidov.
Oh, jeez. Demidov just took a riser guy with an elbow and cleared him right out of there. He's like, just get off me.
Schmidt clears it down, and Toby will have it.
Demidov is big.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not huge, but he's good size. One of the bigger guys out there.
Lonkow gets it back to Harling. Harling works it over to Cohen. Cohen's going to dump it down into the zone, and Demidov has it, being worked down by Howard. Demidov kicks it back to Kojiko.
Oh, beautiful. Turns it over.
And now we have somebody losing a shoe. Literally, that was Kojiko.
Yeah.
Talk about throwing a shoe, right?
Yeah, coming out of the fourth, third, and through a shoe.
And now we have Crawford with it.
The official picks it up and hangs on to it.
Yeah, collect a shoe, right?
Yeah.
And the ball's going to go out of bounds. Those probably are not cheap, judging by shoes today. And now the official will bring it back over.
Nice job. Good hustle by him. The officials do a lot of running in this game, too, even though there's three of them.
You cannot be an out-of-shape official in this league. Oh, well, coming all the way out is Mitchell. Look at him.
It's got a couple of defenders, not close to him, but nearby.
Right. Decided to take a little stroll, right?
Yes, sir.
That is not uncommon in this league.
I think that's Crane that just came back in down there. Crane does not have the beard, right?
No, yeah, he's just think of him as a tight end.
Yes.
And we mean football. We're not getting fresh.
Yeah.
This is Johnson kicking it back to his goaltender and gets it up. Oh, Pill almost had it, but it was knocked away. Yeah.
Zidowitz.
Now it's coming back. Rochester has it. Zidowitz
Crane looking
it.
for a steal, but it's not there.
And it falls into the hands of goaltender Lobo.
Robbie Johnson in there, number 18.
Dan Ariano has it for Muskegon. He's trying to shed D'Amico. Oh,
nice move.
Here comes Flores. Flores 3-on-1, shoots in. Oh, he scores! Miguel Flores, Coco Flores finds the net, the back of the net at the 10:54 mark of this third period.
And Miguel Flores, that is his fifth goal on the season, so now he's tied with Taylor Pill and Miguel Flores, each with 5. 6-5 now. We have Lancer still with the lead at 10:54 in the third quarter. Good call, partner.
So that now brings Muskegon back to within 1. As we said, it's not going to be boring this second half for sure. Oh, Demidov. Shoot, that's Koda. I'm sorry. I get my Demidovs and my Kojikovs mixed up
very
there.
Easy to do.
Mendez tries to kick it, tries to get it down to Zukik.
And a nice steal by Toby.
Comes back to Demidov. Works it over to Longcow back at midfield. Rochester hanging on to a one goal lead, 6-5.
Back over to Toby.
And he dumps it down to Rochester. That is to the coach. That is Schindler. Gets it back to Silberto. Silberto shoots over in the corner. And Lonkow gets it there.
Lonkow with some fancy footwork, but loses it.
Yep, Mendez kicked it away momentarily. But it comes back, and now Edwards is working for it. Comes back out to Schindler. Schindler lets it fly, and that's going to go off the screen. So it'll be Muskegon's ball with 9:59 left.
This game fascinates me so much because one simple turnover.
It is.
And it's a 3-on-2 going the other way. It's a 3-on-1 going the other way and score.
Yep.
And it just is, you kind of get lulled to sleep with the action.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, boom, goal.
And then you have goals within 14 seconds of one another. Yeah, it is crazy. Like I said, don't blink.
No.
This is Spies in the corner.
Nice work by Spies.
D'Amico battling down there. Now it comes away. I think this is Zukic. Stellan. Oh, nice work there by number 20. That's a Dimidiv.
Yeah, that was Zukic. Zukic wanted a foul.
Didn't get it, though.
No.
Back comes Rochester. This is Dimidiv working it over right side. Kicks off the glass to Dimidiv.
I think maybe he thought Dimidiv was going to break down there. He did have somebody else down in that left corner, but
Dimidiv now working to the middle of the floor.
Schmidt doing a good job playing defense on him. Both those guys are big.
Right.
Dimidiv maybe a little bit bigger, which is saying something because Schmidt's not small neither.
Yeah. Zukic has it for Muskegon, tries to get up to Crawford, and then is kicked back by Rochester, and they'll kick it out of bounds.
And it's going to be Muskegon ball. 6:58, or is that 8:55?
8:55, yeah.
Shouldn't be that hard to read, but there's this beam right in front of us.
I know, we got this big old scoreboard, and the numbers are right in front of us. However, there's this beam that holds the lights.
Yep, right in front of the clock.
Yeah.
So 8:55, correct?
Shot. Oh, nice save there by Mitchell.
Nice shot. Another shot on goal by Crane.
That was Taylor Pill making a bid for a 3-goal hat trick. This is Schindler working it down to Rieger. Dan Rieger in the corner. Still has the ball, works it over. He's got a man on the right side. That might be Cohen. Shoots. Oh, nice block by Lobo and cleared away by Muskegon. Crawford has it.
That's a heck of a bicycle kick.
Yes, it was. Rochester now on the attack, leading by 1. This is Kojikov, and it comes away to Crane. Crane now with the ball, tries to get it, coming back for it is Pill. Pill tried to work it down to Zukic, but Zukic was leaving the floor. Now it comes back to Kojikov. Oh, nice block out in front. Comes to Cone. Cone's going to dump it in the corner. Going to be blocked out in front again. I believe that's Howard that got a piece of that.
Did he dump that in the corner, or did
I think it was
Reiser
blocked.
Get a foot on it? I think, yeah.
It's blocked in the corner. This is Kojikov. Oh, there's a nice block by Mendez.
Why did you wait?
So
Mendez just came over
was
and got
able
in
to get there in
front
front.
Maybe he didn't see him, but he shouldn't have been in his line of vision.
Wow, we got Lobo has collapsed on the
Don't say that too
field.
loud.
No, but that's exactly
he didn't
what
collapse. He just laid down.
Yeah,
people think collapse now. It's Monday Night Football. Boom.
Yeah, no. I mean he's not just taking a rest. I mean, he's something wrong with him. It's not. Yeah, it's not on the level of what's happening Monday night. But
he got the wind knocked out of him. How's
but
that?
I didn't even see him get hit though.
No, me neither.
I mean, that's what's so weird.
The only thing is he might have ran into the side post.
He could have.
Sliding over, not realizing it's there, the goal post.
Yeah.
It's made out of wood.
Right.
It's like a 4x4 if I remember right.
Right.
It's not going to give.
Sure.
We're not even going to move it if we get a runaway train. It's going to leave a dent. Going to be a free kick here for the Lancers.
Well, so hopefully Lobo has gathered himself enough here.
Yep. Look at the Schindler, the head ball coach out there.
Yeah.
Also plays. He's directing traffic.
Yes, he is. Yeah, he knows what he wants. 6-5. Rochester with the lead. And Schindler kicks it over in the corner. Shot, goal from the right side. That is, I believe that's Toby with the goal. I'll have to wait to see for sure, but I think that is
Toby or Harlan, one of the two.
I think that's Toby. Yep, that is number 28. That is Toby,
okay.
But you're right.
Yep, Darren Toby.
Yep. So what? 7:55 mark of this third quarter. And Darren Tobey scores to negate the score by Flores.
Michael Vollmer is not a happy camper. He came out at the start of that timeout, went right to the official. And now we have two Risers guys talking to the other officials. So they were upset about something.
So equal opportunity frustrations, I guess, is what you'd say. So now Muskegon finds themselves down 2 goals again, 7 to 5. Kind of recapping the scoring here in the second half. You have Flores scoring at the 10:34 mark to get Muskegon pulled to within 1. And then Darren Tobey scored off the free kick there as Schindler got the pass over to him in the right corner, and then he found the left corner of the net. 7:55 left in the third.
Head coach Jake Schindler, who also plays here for the Risers, it was really when they had that free kick and they're getting everything set up, his team's in a huddle, and then they break the huddle, and he's still directing them.
Right.
And I'll tell you what, he just a little pass, and it goes right in there to, who was it, Tobey, right?
It was Tobey, yep.
Yeah, but it was just a little pass from Schindler. Tobey knows it's coming. He's got his feet right. He just turns and wham. I mean, just right on it. Even before Muskegon's guys can hardly react. So Schindler doing a nice job. Is going to get an assist on the play with the pass, but also it was just neat to watch him because he's like, no, here we go. Okay, yep, and boom, goal.
Yeah, he kind of drew that up right in front of everybody.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, hats off to anybody that can be a player coach. I mean, that is a lot of baggage. That's a lot happening. I mean, you not only got to take care of your game, but you're taking care of the players out there. You got to have the wherewithal to do all of that.
And I noticed one thing yesterday when they were doing their stretching and their running and warming up, he was ahead every time. He won every drill. And it wasn't like it was a speed drill, like the fastest guy gets a trophy. He was the guy out front every time, winning every drill.
And I'll tell you what respect you got to have as a player, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you talk about coaches that, are just coaches. I don't mean that to say just coaches, but this guy walks the walk. He's got a resume with him, and he's, like you say, he's leading every drill.
Yeah.
So he's not asking anybody to do something that he wouldn't do.
Nope. And that's what I was watching yesterday, just like, okay, I want to watch you. And he led everything.
And now we have Rochester. Nope, this is Schmidt getting in the way of it, trying to kick it down into the Rochester zone.
Goes out of bounds.
So what do we have? 7:28 left in this third period. 7-5. Rochester up by 2. Rochester trying to make it 2-0 after getting a late start to the season. Just a scheduling quirk there. As we said, they're going to probably be making up a whole bunch of games here in a relatively short period of time. But they have positioned themselves very nicely with only having played 2. They haven't even played a home game yet. How about that? And
you
go home 2-0. Right?
Yeah, if they come out of here 2-0, they're going to be feeling good about themselves.
This is Miguel Flores. Flores right side. Oh, shoots off the board.
Great idea. Throw it at the net.
Right.
Nobody right there for the Risers on the rebound.
Cody Loss now trying to kick it back to Mendez. So Tony Mendez being watched there by number 7. That is Lonkow. Shot again off the boards. Comes back out. And this is going to be Harling.
Oh, here we go.
Mendez shoots. Oh, my goodness. Off the goal post. Boy, that was
I thought when it left, it had a really good chance, and it was almost there.
And now it comes back. This is Flores, and blocking it there was Lonkow.
And we got a whistle.
Whistle and stoppage of play with 6:29 left here in the third quarter. Muskegon trailing by 2, 7-5.
I think it's going to be Muskegon's ball, but I did not see what. Must have been a foul or something.
So a free kick, and Mendez will quarterback this. He'll be the guy putting it into play. Gets it over to Pill. Oh, Pill has it blocked out in front. Back to Mendez. Mendez shoots, scores!
Upper left-hand corner of the net, Mendez finds it. And the keeper there for the Lancers, I tell you what, I don't think he's seen it coming because he had 3 Lancers right in front of him. He had 3 defensemen in front of him, and that kick came off of his foot, and I think it just cleared over top of their head right up in that left-hand corner. Nice job.
So Adani Mendez scores for Muskegon, and that is his second goal of the season. As Muskegon trying to crawl their way back in this one.
Yeah, I just think that keeper was blocked.
Yeah. This is Zukic pushed down, no call. kicks it behind him, and Spies has it for Muskegon. Spies goes down. And now here comes Toby. Gets it up to number 16. That is Siliberto. Oh, nice save there by Lobo.
Yeah, Lobo doing a good job.
And Lobo fires it, trying to get it up here to Zukic, and Zukic headers it into the bench of the Lancers.
Going to be Lancers ball right in front of their bench. 3:57 left.
Muskegon led briefly in that whole flurry of goals in the second quarter.
Oh, turnover, 3-on-2.
This is Pill working over left side to Zukic. Zukic off the boards, kicks. Oh, right on goal. Mitchell saves, and now out in front shooting. Another save by Mitchell. Oh, my goodness. Zukic made another bid for a goal.
I tell you what, Mitchell threw his body into it.
He did. This is Schindler working it over here to number 16. That's Siliberto. In the corner now, shot going to hit the wall, and it comes all the way across the crease, and Pill has it. Pill, Schindler flags it down.
Beautiful.
Little back kick there to Siliberto. Down in the corner now, and it's kicked and saved there by Lobo.
Seem to have just, it settles down for like 2, 3, 4 minutes, and then we have a flurry of action, and then it settles down, and then a flurry of action.
Muskegon trying to get an attack going here. This is Harling coming up for it. Kicked away by Brandon Edwards, but then Harling takes it back. Works it over right side. I believe this is going to be Rieger.
Oh, nice footwork.
Dan Rieger with it. Kicks it back over to number 20.
D'Amico?
Yes. Dimidiv. And now Harling has it. Oh, kicked, blocked there by Howard. Or Ariano, I'm sorry. Now it's going to come back out. Muskegon trying to, that's Merker getting it over to, now this is Howard, who gets it back to Crawford with 4:35 left.
Took Howard a little bit to finally get it corralled, but he did. Good job by him defensively.
Down in the attack zone to Merker.
Merker's got to wait.
Yeah, he had to wait for his teammates to catch up with him, and he kicks it into the crowd. And now Merker will leave.
He didn't want that because he had Howard over here on the right side.
Right.
Wide open. Just got under it a little bit too low, launched it, and away
we go. 4:23 left. That's a great one, Jackie Gleason, right?
Yes.
We dated ourselves
now
to
we
a,
really
to a
dated ourselves.
Whole bunch of young folks watching this that says, who in the heck is that? Yep. This is Toby with it. Gets it over here to Cohen. Cohen dumps it down. Zinowitz tried to get it, but Lobo calls him off and takes it himself. Rolls it out to Robbie Johnson, who gets it to Matt Schmidt. He's our version of the grizzled veteran, Matt Schmidt.
Yes, he is, yep.
I'm sorry, Michael Schmidt. Matt Schmidt.
He's the owner.
Yeah, he's the operations, head of the operation. Oh, out front to Kyle Crane, and he just missed it to the left. Oh, he had the net open too, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Mendez, he goes down, collision there, and no call.
Yep. Because you're allowed to run alongside and defend him.
Right, boy.
Another big collision out front.
Bodies all over the place. And now Lobo kicks it up to Mendez. Mendez being watched by Zinowitz. Mendez kicks it down to Flores.
Right between two defenders.
A back kick to Pill, and now we're going to have a call.
What a kick by Mendez. Went right between two defenders. Yeah. My goodness.
3:13 left in the third quarter, and this is a header from Loss up to Mendez. Mendez, little fancy footwork behind him to Flores, shoots right on goal, and knocking it down is Mitchell.
Yeah, good job by Mitchell. And Mendez just did not get a good swing on that neither. So.
Yeah, Flores. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Flores.
Yep. Yeah, he didn't get what he wanted on it, put it that way. This is Schindler over in the corner. Schindler gets it back to Kuchikov. Works it up.
Nice ball movement. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You're fine. Bay has it. Gets it to Kuchikov. Kuchikov all the way to the right side. Kick down in the corner. Schindler right in the thick of it. Oh, and saving it right at the last minute before it could cross the line.
Wow.
That was uncomfortably close.
Yep.
I tell you, Schindler thought he had it.
That's Harlan with the steal, just checked in.
Yes, nice shot, or nice save there by Harlan, actually.
And he clears it all the way down so they can sub. 3 guys out, 3 guys in.
2:17 left third quarter, 7-6. Rochester with the lead. Now they kick it down. Merker couldn't flag it down, but Spies does. Spies gets it to Merker, back over to Brandon Edwards.
And they're going to reset.
Yep. Gets it to Cody Loss. Loss back at midfield.
Little fancy footwork.
Dumps it down to Spies. Spies being hassled by Harling. And Spies tries to get a pass over to Merker, and we're going to have a foul. So we have Spies go down, and there's going to be a foul called against. I don't know if it's a foul necessarily.
I was
just
trying
a
to watch.
stoppage.
I don't know if it's a foul or not.
Maybe just a stoppage because he went down. Yeah.
There's certainly no penalty. You don't see no blue card.
No. So
there was a foul. I just heard Lee Andrews say it.
Okay. And if Lee says it, it means
it's golden.
Yeah.
That's like Billy. Billy says something.
Right.
It's take it to the bank. It's like E.F. Hutton.
Down in the corner, this is Pill. Oh, he caromed it off the boards and it went right on goal.
Then he kind of lost it twice and kind of reels it in.
And now Mitchell airmails it to the chest of Eldoni. Eldoni has it, and he is trying to get his way through a whole bunch of traffic stolen away by Rochester.
D'Amico.
And D'Amico.
D'Amico, I'm sorry.
Yep, that's fine.
I just threw an R in there for the heck of it.
Yep. Gets it back down to Figueroa, who in turn gets it to Zidowitz. Zidowitz gets past his defender, shoots. Oh, just hit the crossbar, the goal post, and did not go in. Wow. He had an idea.
Yeah, he did.
Mendez tries to get it up to Zukic. Zukic now being surrounded, gets past his defenders. Zukic kicks it over right side towards Crawford. Crawford trying to battle for it. Oh, kicked out of there by Rochester.
Cleared all the way back out, and Schmidt gets it.
Under a minute left, 56 seconds. This is Crane. Crane now tries to get in position. Oh, he dumps it back, and it's going to get past Howard. Or, I'm sorry, that's Schmidt. Schmidt calls out Lobo, who gets it to Schmidt. He kicks it, and that's going to be up in the screening with 42 seconds left.
I think that's the same thing. He was just going to throw it on net and see what happened down the rebound because we are starting to run out of time. Almost the end of the third quarter, 7-6 here. Lancers with the lead. John Russell with the call.
This is Mitchell getting it down to Cohen. All over him is Schmidt. And
he got an elbow right in the noggin from Kyle Crane.
Lonkow takes it out, chases it all the way back in the corner now. This is Figueroa with it for Rochester with 25 seconds left. That's not Figueroa, that's Toby. Toby with a one goal already. He's got past his defender over to the corner to Schindler, who scores. Schindler finds the net.
One turnover right here at midfield, bam, goal.
Right.
It's just you cannot turn the ball over. I mean, it just becomes imperative. And we see it all the time. You can't play this game without turning the ball over. It just happens. But one simple turnover at midfield, and all of a sudden that turns into a 3-on-2.
Right.
And it was a beautiful. Was it Schindler on the pass?
No. It was Schindler on the goal.
Schindler on
it
the goal.
It was Toby on the pass.
Thank you. Toby on the pass. And Toby looks up and he sees he's got a guy left, got a guy right. Oh, my head coach is on the left. I'm going to go the head coach, get on the good side. Right. And boom, Schindler dimes it up into the upper corner, away from the keeper. One turnover. That just baffles me how quickly it happens.
Second goal of the night for the coach, Schindler.
Yeah, 14 goals scored. My goodness.
Nice setup by Toby, obviously.
Yeah.
And we're down to 6 seconds left. Let's see if Muskegon can put something on net, and they do.
Yeah, good idea.
Mitchell gets it. He's going to hold it for a second, and time is going to run out. So we have now played 3 quarters, and Muskegon, again, has their work cut out for them. They are down, but only by 2 goals, and 2 goals is just about nothing.
We had that already, 14 seconds apart we had 2 goals.
Right.
So, that's nothing.
So 8-6 is the score with Rochester on top. Maybe we can do a quick scoring recap here while we got some time in between periods. All started back at the 6:12 mark in the first period. Alex Harling scored about a week and a half ago, it seems like, right? And then Eduardo Figueroa scored with just 40 seconds left in the first period, not unlike what happened here in this third period when Schindler scored with just a handful of seconds left before the period ended. So the first period ended with Rochester up 2-0. Then the second period came, and boy, all heck broke loose. We had 10 goals scored, I believe. We had 8 goals scored in that second period, if my memory serves. 2 of them right away by Taylor Pill of Muskegon, the loner on loan here from Milwaukee. Pill winds up scoring his 4th and 5th goal of the season. Scored the first one at the 14-19 mark of the second period, and then the second one at the 11-25 mark of the second period. Then Kyle Crane gave Muskegon, I think, their only lead of the night. as he scores with 10:32 left in the second period. And then Rochester came back with a vengeance. They scored 3 unanswered. Conrad Zidowitz, 9:18 mark of the second period. Matt Sawagid at the 6:42 mark. Sawagid was here yesterday but did not dress. Joey Tavernisi dressed in his place, and boy, what a night he had with 3 goals. So good, in fact, that he was called up to the MASL after that game. So Sawagid is dressed and playing tonight. Then Jake Schindler scored with the 5:29 left in the second period before Muskegon got back on the board, with Elmondon Zukic scoring with 4:35 left in the second. And then coming right back was Rochester's Vadim Kojikov with Kojikov at the 4:21 mark of the second period. And then went to halftime, and then the third period, Miguel Flores gets on the board for Muskegon. He scores his 5th goal of the season at 10:34 of the third quarter. Darren Toby scores 7:55 mark of the third. Eldoni Mendez for Muskegon scores 6:25 mark of the third, and then Jake Schindler pumps in his second goal just before the end of the third quarter, 17.3 seconds left. And that leads us to where we are right now, Cal, 8-6 with Rochester on top.
Steve Merker spent about a minute with that first minute of that timeout, or the quarter break here, talking to 2 officials out there. Not animated, but just talking about it, using his hands a little bit, his feet a little bit, like maybe trying to say that, hey, they're doing this, or they've done this, or something. But you could tell it was just a, player official conversation, not animated. So let's see if that, we won't know what it is, but we'll see if something transpires here in the fourth quarter.
This is Schindler over in the corner. Schindler already with 2 goals on the night.
I tell you what, right now the first few minutes of this game is going to be, this fourth quarter is going to be big.
This is Mendez. Boy, Mendez just stolen away by Harling, and he scores. Man, Harling. Mendez
he just out-muscled him.
Yeah, Mendez.
He just out-muscled him. That's all it was.
Mendez is saying that he was robbed there. But that was Alex Harling, his second goal of the night.
Harling, I tell you what, just manned him up, and he didn't throw him down. They were, Harling's entitled to the ball, correct?
Right.
So it's just a battle. Harling's significantly bigger than Mendez.
Right.
And he just outworked him and got the ball, and it was, 10, 15 feet in front of the net. Easy kick for Harling.
So now Muskegon finds themselves down by the most goals they've been down tonight.
I was just saying, this first few minutes of this fourth quarter is going to be big, and it finds the Risers down 3.
So now you have Schindler and Harling both with 2 goals for the Rochester Lancers.
You look at this, if they can get a goal every 5 minutes, well, then they got it tied up here by the end of regulation. But Risers got to get it going.
Pill knocks it down in the corner. Rochester with it there. Number 21 has it. That is Matt D'Amico, and a whistle. Apparently working on some technical situations here. Well, what would life be without technical situations, right?
Yeah.
Technology is great when it works. This is Pill kicking it down in the corner to Crane. Crane gets it back to Pill. Pill looked like he was going to have a big night, 2 quick goals, and then it's been quiet for him. Spees now in the corner. Back to Crawford.
Yeah, they're trying to get something set up here. Really good defense here by the Lancers, not really letting them.
Taylor Pill works it over to Crawford. Crawford kicks it down in the direction of Spees. Spees kicks it back to Pill. Pill down to Spees. Ooh, Spees collides.
Collision.
Goes down. And this is going to be Mitchell with the ball. Rolls it over to, that is Toby, Darren Toby.
Howard was pointing at something. I'm not sure what it was.
Darren Toby now kicks it down to Figueroa. Kicks it back to midfield.
Well, it was Zukic could have intercepted that.
There's a header, comes down to Figueroa. Oh, behind the back kick. Oh, coming out nicely was Lobo to block that. Oh, my goodness.
Lobo seen that coming, got out there, used the leg and blocked it. Nice play.
Merker has it stolen by Harling, and he's just going to kick it down, and it's going to wind up going to the left of the goaltender, who puts it. Oh, and now he's gone down. Lobo has injured his ankle again. He injured it yesterday, And he is way out of the crease, and boy, the same
So did
ankle.
they? Yeah, same one. So did they? It wasn't contact.
No, he came down on, I think, wrong.
I did not see any contact at all.
No, that just all happened by himself. And yesterday, he was the same ankle. Oh, nice sportsmanship there by Sawajid. Came over, checked him out.
Yeah.
They fist bumped.
This, for the most part, has been really clean. I mean,
Right.
by both teams.
And as physical as a game it is,
Yeah,
too.
I mean, you haven't seen anybody score. Last year, holy cow,
Right.
man.
Yeah, if you see anybody mad at anything, it's the players mad at the officials for not making a call. They're not necessarily mad or going after whoever they perceived fouled them. They're just saying, hey, we want a call. But yeah, these as physical a game as it is, it's been played pretty above board.
Yeah, we've seen some games last year. It's like almost short of being a bloodbath.
Right. Ariano kicks it back over to Johnson, Robbie Johnson. Dumps it down. It gets past Merker, but right there is Howard. Shoots. Oh, high off the glass.
Good swing on it, though. Had some power on it. Good to see.
This is Ariano. Shoots. And then a save there. Nice block by Mitchell. He got up high.
Yep, great block by Mitchell.
Cat-like reflexes, just like Cal Van Single. Ball goes out of bounds.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
11:50 left in this one. 9-6.
Cat-like reflexes and Calvin Single do not go together.
Boy, Muskegon's got their work cut out for them. Now, we know that you can score a whole bunch of points in a relatively short time, but they have been down several times by 2 goals, but this is the first time they've been down by 3, and time continues to drain away here. Over in the corner, that is, I believe, Johnson kicks it on goal. Mitchell has it, rolls it out.
They could get something going here if they hurry.
Yeah.
No turnover.
Merker gets it and gets it to Schmidt, who gets it back to, that's not Merker, that's Johnson. Johnson, has it
stolen
away. Oh, I thought Schmidt was going to get away with it.
Is he going to get a card? And he's going to get a blue card.
Oh, he is? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a definitely takedown there by Schmidt on number 25, Kujikov. So,
the walk of shame to the press box.
Yeah.
I mean, to the penalty box.
No, we got the walk of shame to the press box.
Yeah, there we go.
11:21 left in this one, and things do not get any easier for Muskegon because they're going to play shorthanded for 2 minutes.
Yeah, 3 goals. That's not, and you can overcome it, but.
And really, you're going to be shorthanded. I mean, even the best case scenario, if you don't give up a goal, you're going to be shorthanded for 2 minutes. So, 2 minutes of the 11:21 left by the time it gets to be full strength if they haven't scored. There's going to be 9:21, so you obviously got less time left on the clock. And there's going to be a free kick.
I think that's a good call by the official.
So Kujikov comes down, shoots, and scores.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Not much Lobo could do with that one.
Nope, and that's going to get Schmidt out of the penalty box.
Well, he wasn't in there long, was he?
No.
No.
That's Kujikov on the.
Yep.
Kujikov.
Yeah. Now we have Coach Schindler for the Lancers. He's talking with his goalie about something. Not sure what. Pretty cool to see the head coach still playing.
Yeah. So what's worse for Muskegon than being down 3 goals? Being down 4 goals.
Yes. Michael Vollmer last year when he was coaching that in the semifinal, I think he was still playing also.
Yeah, he
we just about had a turnover.
Played most of last year. And now Rochester comes back and down to Schindler. Kicks in the corner. Pill rims it off the glass. Header by Rieger. Reverse bicycle kick there by Schindler.
Boy, I tell you what, that was Bay just moved that Risers guy right out of the way.
Right. Kicked away by Spies. Comes all the way back out to Toby at midfield. Spies battling him. Kick down into the Rochester zone. Spies staying on Toby like chewing gum. And now it's kicked by Flores. Oh, couldn't quite kick it past, I believe that's Rieger. Over the corner, Toby takes it over.
Something's going on.
Oh, we have an injured.
Oh, he might have
hit his head.
I heard the board.
Yeah, that's Rieger. Gets up.
Yep.
So, what is it? 10:38 left here in this fourth period. 10-6. Rochester looking to go up 2-0 on the young season, their first 2 games. Ball blocked in front by Toby. Comes back to Schindler.
Oh, what the heck
again.
happened there? He got shoved in the back, I think.
Yeah, no call. And now shot on goal off the glass. And this is Lobo getting out to Merker, and it goes by Merker.
I think Merker was the one that shoved him in the back. He was the closest one to him.
Right. Toby kicks it down. He's got Schindler in the corner. Boy, that's dangerous if you're Muskegon. Anytime Schindler's got the ball within the proximity of a goal, right?
Yeah, because he's so smart.
Not only the threat of him scoring, but setting up a goal. Now
Right,
Schindler leaves. And now we have Lobo coming down. Boy, he had Kuchikov charging in.
Risers need to make a run here.
Yeah, they do. Their time is running out. 9:46. Crawford with it.
Should have a timeout here in about a minute and a half or 2 minutes.
This is Mendez. He's being pushed back.
Yeah.
They are going to call that.
Yeah. Demitive.
Mendez wants the blue card, but he's not going to get the blue card. He's just going to get the foul.
I've noticed one thing the last 2 nights. The Lancers are big, they're strong, they're physical without committing a lot of penalties.
Right.
They're physically stronger. They get some big hombres out there.
Yeah, they do. Crawford to Mendez. Mendez, a lot of action in front of the Rochester goal. People passing through the goal crease. Mendez back to Crawford, trying to create a little chaos. Oh, blocked nicely by Rochester. This is Mendez over to Crawford. Crawford over in the corner, trying to set something up.
He's trying to find a lane to get in there.
He shoots right on goal, and Mitchell covers up.
Yeah, he just could not. That defense for the Lancers, he'd slide and they would slide, and it's just, he was trying to find a lane and he couldn't.
Mitchell airmails it down to the Muskegon zone and to his counterpart, the Lobo, the goaltender. And Lobo's going to bring it all the way out. Lobo kicks it down. He's got Merker in the corner. Can Merker, nope, came way too far for Merker to get.
If Merker would have got a goal there, he would have gotten an assist.
Got an assist, yeah. And now Lobo coming way out again to kick it out of trouble. And he gets it up to Merker. Merker with the ball for Muskegon.
He's got to wait for everybody to kind of catch up to him.
Taylor Pill has it right side. Pill with 2 goals on the night. Shoots. Oh, nice save to direct it high up off the netting. Mitchell. Boy, Mitchell's got some hops. He's a pretty good-sized boy, but he can get up there high, can't
he? Yeah, he can, and then he knows how to play that position.
Right.
He knows when that ball comes 2 hands, when it gets there, push it up, back, and out of the way.
So Muskegon has it in the corner. That's Zukic. Getting back to Pill. Shoots. Scores! That's the 3rd goal of the evening for Taylor Pill at the 8:27 mark of the 4th quarter.
And that caught the Lancers completely by surprise. I don't think they weren't getting their defense set up, that's for sure.
Right.
I don't know if they were thinking Pill was going to take it and start to move around to the right, but Pill looked and there was a lane and what the heck, I'll throw it on goal, and it snuck it right in there.
So Pill scores for Muskegon, and that's his 3rd goal, 3-goal hat trick for, he's probably saying, hey, Trevor Nisi scored 3 goals and he gets called up. Maybe I'm going to go back to Milwaukee now.
Yeah. 8:26, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And now coming all the way down is Kuchikov. Oh, back to Schindler, puts it right on goal, and Lobo makes a save.
Lobo, doing a nice job. Lobo did.
So back to a 3-goal game now, 10-7. Muskegon got to put a rally together here with 8:10 left.
Well, that's a start.
Yeah.
First thing, they got to play great defense. So you got to play great defense and great offense. You really got to figure things out here.
This is Brandon Edwards kicking it down, but Harling gets it back, and he's going to kick it out. Oh, to Zukic. Zukic has it. He could not. He kind of fanned on it. Couldn't quite get control of the ball, but it comes out to Mendez.
And it got on him really quickly with a lot of speed.
Oh, Mendez made the pass over to Zukic, and Zukic just airmailed it.
And there's a timeout.
Zukic had what he wanted and just could not connect the way he wanted to.
You got the timeout, but you got Zukic right here, and you got even number 14 Harlan. Look how much bigger Harlan is.
Right.
I mean, physically he's 4 inches, but he's 20 to 30 pounds. Is bigger. He's an animal. He's like Billy Mann. He's an animal.
Yeah. Hey, this is Bill Mann's
this is
favorite
our
time of the.
To sing.
We've got the Sweet Caroline going here with their lights.
You want my headset? Sweet.
Yeah.
There we go.
How good?
So good.
One more time.
Boy, put a couple of Mountain Dews in Billy, and you got him going there.
Oh, the wonders of Jeremy in editing this song. We have to do it again.
I love this song. I really do.
Come on, you're getting it warmed up. I can hear it. Let's go.
Everybody at home, let's hear you.
How good?
So good.
We've been talking for 2+ hours. We enjoy the break. Billy, thank you.
Lee Andrews and Billy Mann bringing you that one, and the crew at PNC Productions.
Yes. Thanks for the break, Billy.
All right.
Love that kid.
7:46 left here in this one. Promises to be a wild finish, 10-7, Rochester on top.
Uh-oh.
And
the rafter.
Yeah, Mitchell airmailed it to the rafters.
We've not seen the jumbo or the mini jumbotron hit in the last 2 nights.
And I don't know how you miss it, right?
Right.
I mean, it's.
This could be a penalty kick.
Or a free kick.
Free kick, I'm sorry.
Mendez.
Someday I will learn the rules of this game.
This is Pill. Oh, nice block there by Kojikov. Oh, right on goal. Another return shot by Crane, and Mitchell makes a save there. Crane made a bid for his second goal of the night. Here comes Ciliberto over left side.
They got a little run going.
And in the corner. Oh, not coming out as he made the first save, and the second save is blocked by Pill, who was in the lane. We have another injured Rochester player.
He hit his head.
Wow.
Hit his head on the board, and the keeper's down.
Yeah, that's
Lobo's down for his ankle, or maybe trying to catch his breath.
So give Lobo credit on the first save, and then give Pill credit for sliding in across the crease there to keep a goal from there. That was Ciliberto, who was injured. He's going to leave, thankfully, on his own power.
Yeah. I'm really impressed with the sportsmanship between these two teams.
Right.
I mean, we got guys, if somebody goes down, somebody else comes over and from the other team and tries to help them up. And that's just not the way it was last year. It seemed to be almost a bloodbath about every night. Just seems so much more physical.
Right. Well, you mentioned what happened on Monday Night Football here, and that has had reverberations through all the sports world in terms of all of a sudden maybe resetting your priorities a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Schindler, a little reverse kick, and he didn't get what he wanted on it, but coming away with it is his teammate. Oh, nice block there by Howard.
I tell you what, that was Kujikov, and he almost outran the ball.
Kujikov with a goal tonight. Header comes back out. This is Schindler. Down, Howard battling for it over in the corner, but Schindler gets it back. Schindler, that's Edwards. Edwards kicks it off Schindler's face. And now it comes to Mendez. Mendez all by his lonesome. He doesn't have anybody with him. But Mendez now working his way around. Mendez shoots. Oh, it's blocked nicely by number 26. That's Zidowitz.
Nice job. I think Zidowitz or Zidowitz, one of the two, but nice job by him. Great job by him sacrificing his body, gets that thing up and out of play.
I think it was Zidowitz last night, but then the phonetic spelling came in as Zidowitz. So
that's what I was thinking.
maybe he had a name change overnight.
Okay.
Shot by Pill, bidding for his fourth goal. Saved by Mitchell.
Had a good swing at him, but didn't have a whole lot on it, did he?
No, he didn't. 6:19 left. This is Lobo kicking it down to Crane. Crane working it over to Flores. Flores now back to the center of the field to Mendez. Mendez and Flores work really well together.
They do.
Kick. Oh, nice block again, this time by Schindler. And another block. And this is Mendez and another block. And another block. Oh, my goodness, Rochester. Yeah.
I think that's 4 or 5 blocks that they use their body to make the block. Nice job by the Lancers.
Yeah, Sadovic winds up getting the block there.
Yeah, 5:50.
2 of them.
Yeah, 5:56 left.
Man. 10-7. And now this is Mitchell heave-hoing it down in the corner. It comes up to Muskegon off of Robbie Johnson.
I thought that might have been a handball.
That's what they called it, handball. So Rochester will have it. This is going to be Lonkow bringing it into position.
I'm thinking, how is that not a handball? It was, okay.
So they'll set it in the Muskegon zone. Lankow with it. Passes over the corner, shot off the glass, comes out, kicks it back out to Toby, to Darren Toby. Toby now. He's had a goal and a beautiful assist here tonight, Toby has. This is Cohen.
And great defense.
Right. Gets it over to Dimidiv. Dimidiv battling with Johnson. Comes out, and this is Flores. Flores kicks it in the corner to Spies. Spies trying to get it working off the wall.
Nice pass, though.
Spies kicks it down to, looks like Pill. 3 goals on the night for Pill. 5:16 left, 10-7. Rochester with the lead. Goaltender, Lobo. Header! Oh, my goodness. Flores made a bid for it on the header. And now a free kick. Oh, shot and a save, a block there. Again, that was by Toby. He was in the net that time. Wow.
Coming back the other way, 3-on-3.
Here comes Cohen. Chasing it down is Merker with 4:55 left.
John, that was three opportunities right there.
Yep.
Good ones.
Spies goes down, no call, and now it comes out to number 20. That is going to be Dimidiv. Oh, stolen away by Flores, who's got Merker on his right side. This is Flores being surrounded. Dribbling through traffic somehow is Flores. Flores now trying to get it on. Boy, there was just too many, and Flores just frustrated that nobody got down there to help him, I think.
Yeah, and he got a little bit manhandled in the corner again.
Right. This is Crane now working it down over here right side to Zukic. Zukic shoots, off the glass, almost.
Wide, high left and wide.
4:13 left. Get a little stoppage of play here. Look for Muskegon to put somebody in the orange jersey.
Yeah, I think it went out of bounds off of Lobo.
So this is a situation.
408.
408, 10-7. Rochester on top.
Some point here, think they're going to pull the goalie?
Well, you would think so, although I'm not seeing anybody getting the orange jersey on, which usually indicates that they're the extra attacker. So I don't know how they're going to play this. This is going to be Loss, Cody Loss. Working it back to Pill. Pill back over to Loss. 3:47 left, and all the way coming out of the goalie, out of the goal is Lobo. Kicks it down, Crane off of him, and now it comes back out. Zukic, he goes down. He collides with, might be a Dimidiv, and I think.
Zukic was down.
They're going to give a blue card.
That was just a. It's funny what they call blue cards and not. As we're learning this game as we go, because it was contact, but they're both trying to get the ball. So obviously officials look for something that we're not really aware of. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That was 2 guys going for the ball.
All right, now Zukic is siding on your side. But he is that's huge, because now you got a 2-minute penalty and there's only 3:36 left.
Yeah.
So now even if you pull the goalie and put the extra attacker on, it's really not an extra attacker. So Zukic, and that could be the kiss of death for Muskegon right there.
Yeah.
Ballmer wants, I believe, the official to come over and talk to him.
Yeah, I think he's got a point. The official was so much closer than the rest of us.
Right.
So did he slip an elbow in there? Did he do something that we didn't see?
Well, it was a quick conversation with Ballmer. He was going to be animated, but maybe the official sort of said, hey, look, I'm not listening anymore. Yeah. So, 2 minutes power play for Rochester, and they're already up by 3, so that's huge. This is Schindler getting it down to Figueroa, over to Toby, back to Schindler.
Yeah, it really affects what you can do offensively.
Yeah. And now for Rochester, rather than really turn it into a scoring opportunity, maybe they just work the clock and pass it around,
and
right?
I think that's what they're doing. And I tell you what, you're going to make the Risers extend a lot of energy also out there.
Right. Yeah,
this is their version of a delay.
Yeah.
Which in basketball I call delay to turnover, right?
Right. And this is Schindler. Loss almost getting it. Now it's going to come back to Mitchell at goaltender. You got a minute 18 left in the power play. And, that's what Rochester's doing, wisely so. They're using this to really kind of kill the penalty themselves and keep the clock moving.
And it's hard. You can't sub neither because then it's going to be 5 on 3.
Right.
So you can't run somebody off and somebody on, then you're really behind the numbers.
Well, you would still be 5 on 4, but you'd still be shorthanded.
Right, yeah, okay, I got you, yeah.
This is Schindler. Oh, Cody Loss slides into him to Toby. And I'll tell you, Rochester did a good job of killing off his penalty.
Yes.
And that's exactly by design. They, as we said, they use this more as a killing of the 34 seconds left than a scoring opportunity. They want to just take time off the clock with a 3-goal lead. They don't need any more goals. They need time to be off the clock.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely.
Schindler now, 1:56 left. Boy, you just got to like this Rochester team and Schindler's leadership, don't you?
Oh, absolutely.
Saw it
yeah.
in evidence so much this weekend.
Yeah, player, coach, and,
Shot, just misses, and they're down to 7 seconds left in the penalty. This is Figueroa.
Good idea, though, by Figueroa, just because he kind of had a lane.
Right. And now Risers at full strength, but there's only a minute and a half left. Schindler with it over to Toby, and now Toby's going to hold. He's going to make somebody come out, and Cody Loss is finally going to have to come out. And just like in basketball, that's what you do. If nobody comes out to defend you, you just hold on to the ball.
They've killed almost 2 minutes and 20 seconds on this.
Right. Here comes Lobo. He's going to heave it down, and that is going to be a header by Spees. Spees gets the inside track. Spees now all by his lonesome, and he's in the corner. He's got Crawford down there. Oh, it goes between Crawford's leg with a minute left.
Pull of the goalie. Goalie's out. I think that's Finn on that.
And now I think it's out, yeah. And now the Muskegon with the extra attacker. And it's going to be Schmidt going back for it.
What a riser guy, or I'm sorry, a Lancer kind of got an elbow, but it's all right.
And now Risers bring it up. I'm not sure who their extra attacker is. I have pretty good facial recognition of these guys, but that's one guy I don't. And this is Spees. Spees kicks it back out to Pill. Pill was the extra man last night, header by Rochester. And here comes their extra man, down to Johnston. Johnston with 19 seconds left. Kicks it back to Pill. Pill works it to Crawford. Crawford kicks it down, and it's going to be off the boards with 5 seconds left, and this one's just about going to be over. Oh, shot on goal, though, and Mitchell has it.
And he's just going to hold it.
He will hold it, and
10-7.
So 10-7 is the final score here as Rochester wins their second game of the season, and both of those against Muskegon, as they will now improve to 2-0 on the season. Muskegon, boy, the hard luck team of hard luck teams, they are 1-6, and boy, it's I'm not going to say it's over as far as the playoffs go, but boy, oh boy, the light is certainly dimming. That's for sure, right?
Yep, and you got to remember the Risers too. They're up a division, so this is
right. They're playing some
tougher
teams.
Competition.
Sure,
it's going to take a little bit to. For them to elevate that game to that level.
Sure. Do a final scoring summary here, and then we'll wrap things up as the crew wants to get on out of here, and I don't blame them. Scoring started way back at the 6:12 mark of the first period. Alex Harling scoring for Rochester. And then Eduardo Figueroa scoring with just 40 seconds left in the first period to put Rochester up 2-0. Went into the second period, and then Muskegon took over. 3 unanswered goals, 2 of them by Taylor Pill, scoring at the 14-19 mark, and then at the 11-25 mark. And then Kyle Crane gave Muskegon their only lead of the night at the 10:32 mark of the second period. And then Rochester came back with a vengeance. They scored 3 unanswered goals. Zidowitz at the 9:18 mark. Matt Sawajid at the 6:42 mark. Jake Schindler, the first of his 2 goals, at the 5:29 mark before Elmadin Zukic scored for Muskegon at the 4:35 mark. And then Rochester's Kujikov scored at the 4:21 mark. And that ended the half there at 6-4 in favor of Rochester. Third quarter, Miguel Flores scored at the 10:34 mark, but then Darren Toby came back and scored quickly, 7:55 in the third quarter. Aldoni Mendez for Muskegon answered with 6:25 in the third. Jake Schindler, his second goal of the evening at the 17.3 mark, just 17 seconds left in the third, made it 8-6 after 3. And then here in the fourth quarter, Alex Harling scoring his second goal at the 14:29 mark before Kuchikov scored his second goal at the 11:21 mark on a penalty shot. And then Taylor Pill netted his third goal, the 3-goal hat trick, and the final score of the night at the 8:27 mark to make the score final at 10-7.
Good job.
Final thoughts here?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, nice crowd here tonight. Both teams played hard, fought hard. I'll tell you what, great sportsmanship all the way around here by both teams, and it's been an exciting weekend. Nice for me to get back here behind the mic with you for soccer, as I was ill the first weekend. So always great to be back here with you and Billy and the whole CatchMark gang. So I'll tell you what, and looking forward. It's 3 weeks out yet, so it's the Risers are going to be off for 3 weeks, but looking forward to being back here January 28th.
Yeah, January 28th, we'll be back here for the next Risers game as we play in the Iowa Raptors at 7 o'clock, and we look forward to that as well. So for our fine crew here at CatchMark, Bill Mann doing his usual fine job of directing and singing, as you probably heard there.
Sweet Caroline doing his best Neil Diamond.
That's right. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Nobody does a bomb, bomb, bomb like Billy, that's for sure.
He puts himself into it.
Courtney Jimison, want to thank her for great camera work today, and the gang over at PNC Productions, and of course our one and only PA announcer, the fabulous Lee Andrews.
He's the man.
That's going to do it for us for tonight. The final score, final time, it was Rochester 10 and the Muskegon Risers 7. Have yourself a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Rewind selector.